Hi. Hello. Hi. Ooh, I still am kind of sweaty. I started sweating again. I literally took a quick shower, but I didn't get my hair's greasy as hell. It's like I just came from back from dance. This was probably the fastest transition from sweaty dance class to stream I've done while with a shower kind of in the middle of that. But hello. What day is it today? What day is it today actually? Now I don't even know. Tuesday. Wow, it kind of feels like Wednesday. Today feels like a Wednesday to me, but I guess it's just Tuesday. Wow, it is Tuesday. Great week though so far. And also like I've missed you. I feel like you know what it is. I think lately I've been doing Tuesday, Wednesday streams, and then I haven't been streaming on the weekend. That's what was going on. I think I haven't been streaming. Usually I plan to stream on either Friday or Sunday, and then both this past Friday and Sunday, the last like 2 weeks, I was not able to go live on either of those days, and that's why it feels like forever. Because normally, at least on Sundays, we're usually live. That's what it is. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. It's only Tuesday. Literally, I went to so there's someone that I at this point in all my dance classes, there's someone that I see consistently. But I went like I saw someone like my in casual conversation like before we were waiting for like the class time to start. I was like, "So how's your week been so far?" She's like, "It's Monday." I'm like, "Oh shit, you're right." You're right. Happy Earth Day! Happy Earth Day, Zay, and hi. Okay, wait. Let me read these Celsius so we can get back to the bottom. And then we're gonna try to go to the kitchen a little sooner today. I say that every single time, or at least I have been for the last couple of streams. Oof, the hairs. Shout out to the VOD that's gonna make this last forever. But we're gonna see if we can eat dinner at a reasonable hour today. Hopefully, maybe a little bit, kind of, sort of. And then depending on time, maybe we can come back here. The recipe that we're making today, though, the recipe that we're making today is actually a fast recipe. One thing though is I might need to look up how to do one quick thing for it that we're changing from the base recipe, but we'll get there. But Wigfoot, enjoy your 735th seltzer. And Kubera, enjoy your 28th seltzer. Zay, enjoy your 284th seltzer. Wait, let me claim mine too. So when I get there, I'll at least have it. There we go. And Speed, enjoy your 239 seltzer. And thank you for watching 10 streams in a row. That's basically all the streams I've done this year at the current rate that we're at. I swear I'm trying to fix it. I think about this, but like I sort of plotting and planning. I'm just like I'm trying to find what works. I'm trying to find what works, and I think that I figured that starting stream knowing exactly what we're going to do that stream was going to make things easier, but then I realized that when I didn't know what we were going to do for stream, then I wouldn't end up streaming. So we're changing it. And we're going to see how the next 2 weeks play out with at least what I have planned. But hi, great week, huh? There's this there, I mean it's been an interesting start. They're going to pick a new one. Hopefully they pick a good one. I guess. I don't know. It's not. I'm not. I don't get a say. They don't ask me. You know. They should. It's. I feel like it's like what was it? Was it the Academy or something? Where like there was some like award where like they're now like requiring people to watch all the 11/11. There we go. They're now requiring them to watch all the nominations. Like if they're gonna vote in the category in the final round, it's like that should have been a thing since the beginning. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Let me also move this here. Oh, the song is so good too. But hi. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. Also, Perch, did I tell you to enjoy your 576 seltzer? I'm not sure, but I don't want to miss it. So just in case, Perch, enjoy your 576 seltzer. And me, enjoy my 561st seltzer. And Johnny, I still have on my to-do list to send you my top 17. Was it top 17? What did I put? Choco tier list. That's what I have here. Yeah, I still have that. And I thought about that today when I was going to start stream. And I was like, I need to do this, but I need to, now I need to go back to the VODs. Well, actually, no, I think I just need to look at the photo and then I could do it. But maybe I can even do it. I just know I have not forgotten. But also hi, and Johnny enjoyed 665th seltzer. Oh my god, you're almost at 666. Didn't someone just get through 666? Weren't you at 666? No, I don't even know anymore. You keep hearing knocking. Was there a knocking sound? Did someone redeem the knocking? I have some sounds that I saved that I'm like seeing if I should add them. I might just add sounds as like channel point redeems at this point. And then maybe I'll put also like the little like I don't know. I want to like there's some stuff that I want to kind of shake up a little bit with our stream. No, you're at 664. Okay, that's good. Even better, honestly. Better because if it was wrong, then I gotta figure that out too. It wasn't the stream knocking. What if it was me knocking? I'm in your walls. I feel like people say that a lot on the internet. It'd be scary if it were true. Hopefully it's not. Well, it depends. You know, sometimes I need a little fear. Sometimes I need a little fear just to feel something. But heck yeah, I'm really excited for today. I think the food's gonna be delicious. We actually, I think, had most of the ingredients for this recipe for a little while. I'm making some pad see ew tonight. We are gonna be using a tofu base instead of hold on, let me lower this a little bit. Instead of a like meat base, primarily because it's mainly out of convenience, I will say. And also I think it'll be good. I do think that we'll do a little. I'll see what I can do in terms of like pan frying tofu. Pan fried tofu to make it crispy. What can I do for this? Crispy pan fried tofu. I feel like, okay, some cornstarch, some garlic powder. We'll season it. We'll coat it in cornstarch. And then I think we just kind of cook it in some like shallowly in oil. I think that'll be fine. Or we're making just like a light batter for it. I think that's what we're going to do for it though. I think it's going to make things easier, and it's also more likely, it makes me more likely to make the recipe when it's something with like tofu, because tofu is so much easier to work with than like a meat in terms of like my brain. It's probably the same amount of effort in terms of stuff that get dirty. Honestly, I feel like tofu and like beef and like pork are in like a similar territory. It's chicken, really. Chicken's the odd one out where it's like, you know, like don't touch me, I'm sterile type of vibes, you know? And bananas, enjoy your, what is this? I have an emote over that number. What is it? Your 45th seltzer. It's so confusing because it puts a 43. Oh my God, I put on SpongeBob the other day to like watch it as like a late night show. It was really nice. And then I put on Adventure Time and it was also really nice. I kind of wish that I could do Shuffle on like a show like SpongeBob. I think I was watching it through Prime, and I don't think I found a shuffle option, but that would have been really convenient because then I had to like make a decision, and then that kind of stressed me out a little bit. But it was fun. I started it from the beginning, and it was just like, yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was really good. I've been deep cleaning my room. Sorry, I've been deep cleaning. My room is a disaster right now. How deep into the deep clean would you say you are? Like, what's your, how long have you been at it for? I know what you mean. I like, it's like a, it's like a decision when you when you're gonna deep clean. Days. Oh, all right. Okay. I mean, wow, you're deep into the process then. Are you still making the mess, or are you at the point where you're putting stuff away now? Or do you have like a system? Man, I feel like I'm shouting out here. Leave me alone. Leave my walls. It's too late. It's too late. I also, what did I like? I think my legs are bruised, and I don't think I feel like it hit today though, but like, I would have thought that if my legs are bruised, it's usually from pole, but I did pole on Sunday and today's Tuesday. So I feel like my legs would have been bruised yesterday. Maybe they were, and I just didn't notice until today. God, today I went to a dance class that was like what I would consider to be one of my harder ones. Not even what I would consider to be probably my hardest one. And it was so good. And I feel like I'm fine. I mean, like I always feel like I'm getting better, but like it was like it's nice when it goes well, you know? It's nice when something challenging goes your way, which is also really fun. I've been having so much fun with dance classes. I know I say that every single stream, but like my current schedule now is like mostly more challenging versions of the classes I was taking like a month ago. And like so far it's going well, and it's been just like a really good time, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I took everything out of my closet last night. Now I'm putting it back together. Got it. Are you putting everything back? Like, are you like organizing, or are you gonna get rid of some stuff? I made working doors for the game. Oh wait, for the game my class is making this semester. But I have a feeling they won't listen to me and go with this guy's door that doesn't even work. Is this like a video game I'm imagining? Imagine it's like an actual like IRL door. What have y'all been up to this past weekend? So let me give you a rundown of what the last weekends looked like, at least in New York City. It's been hot. It's been like 70 to 80. It was 85 degrees, I think, on Saturday. Fahrenheit. It was wild. And like today was nice. I mean, like I'm sweating in here. It's very hot in here, but I don't have my AC on, so y'all don't hear that buzzing sound. But it's warm in here. I was sweating from dance, then I showered, and then I was still kind of sweating a little bit after the shower, but like I think we're doing okay. As soon as we do turn on the walk though, it's gonna get real hot. We're gonna open the window, so maybe at this time of the evening it'll be a little bit cooler. I think the evenings are more of like a 50-degree type of thing, which honestly is not very chilly, but it's like it's enough to get a little bit of freshness, you know. I've been outside. That's what it is. The weather's gotten warmer, so I've been outside, and it's been really nice. You went to an anime convention over the weekend. Oh my god! And you bought 3 knives. Wait, that's sick. Girl, turn your AC on. We can handle a little buzz. We ain't lightweights. No, I'll try doing the window. I'll try doing the window once we move to the kitchen, which we'll do in like how long have we been live for? Like what, 15 minutes? We'll start going to the kitchen in like 5 minutes, which I've set most of up. Oh, we might not have a close-up cam today. That's another thing. I think it's the cable though. It's not the camera, which thank goodness, because the cable is way cheaper to replace than the camera. I ordered a new cable today. Today I put in my notes to test out the camera with the cable a while ago, and I didn't do it until today, which is wild because I probably could have done it over the last week and I would have had a new cable by now. But I think I see what's wrong with the cable, which is why it works when I push in a certain position. I think something's a little bit out of place. So today there's a chance that our close-up cam is a little bit funky again, or maybe it won't work at all. But there's a pretty easy and light recipe. So if anything, it won't be the end of the world. And then by tomorrow, we should have a new one. Although tomorrow, we'll see if we are cooking. Tomorrow, I should be able to start earlier though. Like today, honestly, my turnaround time from end of class to like starting stream was like, and showering in between that, very short. Very short. I think I could start streams by 9 p.m. on Tuesdays now. And then that means that tomorrow, I feel like I could start streaming by like 8 p.m. tomorrow, which would be pretty neat. Thursdays, there's no way. Friday's got some potential. Oh my God, I finally went to an open level hip hop class. Get to check that off the list, which I already did. I marked it off of my goals list. But that was something that I wanted to do this year. That's one of my yearly goals. And I knew I'd get it done this month, like based on like how everything's been going. But I finally went and it was really cool and it was really fun. And I can't wait. I'm gonna keep going to that class. Which is also like, oh, it feels so good. It's so cool. I'm having so much fun. Things are really good. It's something that I haven't done though. I want to take some more. I've been trying to take a little more pictures of stuff and just like things on a day to day. And like I'm scratching the surface of stuff of the itch that I have to take photos of things, but like I'm not there yet. So I'm gonna dabble with that a little bit more probably this week and over the weekend. I'm reorganizing my room to try to optimize space to be oh my God, yeah, because you're done with classes. Or at least try to make it run a little smoother. Taking out a shelf unit in my closet and putting it next to my desk to hold the art supplies, and I'm moving the shelf that this one is replacing to a different spot near my desk, and then putting all your empty canvases in your closet and all my finished work on the other side of my closet. Got it. Oh my God, you're really turning this into a studio. Did everyone have a good weekend of blazing and or praising? I ate some good food this weekend. This was a great weekend, honestly. There was a weekend I got to see, I got to hang out with one of my friends, like impromptu, because the weather was just so nice that like they were outside. And then I think I texted them. I texted them something random. Like I texted them like a photo. Oh, I saw some kitties. And so I texted them a picture of the cats that I saw, because I was like, I just thought this was cute. I was like, I got nothing to say. Just here you go. And then they were like, hey, I'm out. Like, do you want to do some? Weather's beautiful. And I was like, hell yeah. So did that. Went to Poland, then I did that. And so I ended up just being outside a lot more than like I planned to, which was really, really fun. I went to another salsa social. That was really fun. Got to check that off the list here. I still got about 8 days to plan something to host people over. We'll see if I can get that together. I think there's still a chance. Even something small as like a little breaker into it. But I have been like seeing like my friends at a pace, which has been really nice. Yeah, I think, and you know what it is? It's the weather. Because it's nice out. Everyone just wants to do. It's like normally if it's like gross outside and it's cold, if it's freezing outside and like, you go to work, you come back, it's like, it takes more energy to be like, you know what, I might be a little tired, but I'll do something. But when the weather's nice, you just want to do something. Like it doesn't even matter. You could have slept 2 hours last night and had the longest day ever, and you're like, you know what, it's gorgeous outside. Let's go get some food. How have you been, Lily, by the way? This lighting is coffee tea isn't strong enough. I really like it. I don't use this one that often. It's just really like pleasant to the eyes IRL. I am sweating. I feel it in all of my motions. Oh, something else is not that big. Also, Hani, enjoy your 54th seltzer. And hi. Are we invited? Yes, you're all invited. What if we can all just do something? We have a little mini party ourselves. I wait, all my personal belongings in this room. Wait, fuck, all my personal belongings in this room is for art. This is the real like shift from being in school to the rest of your life, I guess. Truly though, this is a really exciting time. I hope that you find like your groove. I hope you find like, you know, or I hope, yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where you do this, you see what works for you. If it all works for you, you stick with it. If you find that there are certain things that aren't working that you want to change, then you change those things, you keep the other things. It's all, you just kind of play around with it. But like one of the hardest parts for me is like the step that you already passed right now, which is taking stuff out and then starting to like reorganize and starting to change your existing system. Because it's very easy to get comfortable in your existing system, even when you know you want to change it. So there is, I honestly, like, props to you. I'm hopeful. I am. Oh my God, I've also been seeing so many advertisements for like shows that are for shows and like concerts this summer, because like now they're all appearing. Oh my God, isn't Lord in Washington Square Park right now? That's shit. Hold up. Let me go to Twitter. I think Lord is there. Lord. Yeah. Lord Summer. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. The photos here are wild. There were so many people that showed up. Oh my God. Wait, well, Lord was there though, right? Oh, it was shut down. Honestly, that is the New York way. Have an event, don't get permits, get it shut down. Y'all migrate and have a party on your way to wherever you're going next. Also, Lily, enjoy your 407 seltzer. Laura's getting back in the studio, and I'm like, genuinely though, I'm excited. Is there a new? Okay, is there a new? I don't know if there were like, I don't know if it was like leaks or like it's like a single or two that have come out. But is Lord releasing a new album like soon, or is it just like what's like something in the works? Like Lord's just been like making public appearances again. Because I was talking about this with someone today when we were talking about, we are like, oh yeah, Lord's gonna be there. So then we just like they were like, yeah, I feel like I've been seeing more Lord lately. She deleted her Insta feed. Something is happening. Oh my God, something is happening. Whatever happened to Lord's like food Insta? Was it a food Instagram? What was the one that she had? She had like another Instagram account that was like very specific. I don't remember what it was though. Onion rings. It was onion rings. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know her like I know her. Makes me want to be like, I haven't heard that in so long. All right, how long have we been here? We've been here for 21 minutes. Should we go to the kitchen? Should we make some delicious food? And honestly, look, if we cook some good food, we hold on. I do love this song, but I'm gonna go to like whatever jazzy playlist we have, so I don't get distracted by the music as much. What is this? All right, I'm going to Italian cooking music. This one's kind of scaring me a little bit. What's this? You know what? This could work. Although I think this one's gonna be what's Ratatouille cooking vibes? It's just the entire Ratatouille soundtrack. Okay. How about you know what? This works. I could just hear the song. I could hear the song specifically from like the trend. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. You want to see a pick of my game before kid? Oh yeah, please drop it in Discord. Hell yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start connecting this. But are y'all feeling okay? Have things been all right? Have y'all been feeling rested? I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping. That is another thing. I have been sleeping. Because I've been thinking about like I'm like, what if I do just like stream late into the night? But I'm like, damn. But the sleeping has been so nice. Everything is, you know what? Everything's a little trial and error. We figure it out as we go along. Are you on? You're on. Let's turn this on. Let's put one of these in my ears. You know, I was watching some other cooking streams, and then I realized that like a lot of them like don't even have music on, and I was like, you know what? It's fine if my music's not that audible then. I'm like, I'm like, this is actually kind of like I can actually hear what they're saying. I've been going to my yoga classes. Oh, my balance is getting better. Oh, hell yeah. That's really, how long have you been going to yoga classes for? I actually might be going to a yoga class soon. One of my friends, I've been trying to get them to come to a dance class, but they're like, we've never done like any class together, like any physical activity, like that together. So they're like, I'll go to a yoga class with you first, and then maybe I'll go to like a dance class. I don't know why. I feel like yoga class is gonna be way harder than the dance class, but I was like, deal. And also, it'd be nice to do yoga again. I'm not great at yoga, and by not great, I'm honestly being kind to myself with those words, because like I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I haven't done it in years, but like the times that I've gone, I thought I would be way better than I was, and I was like, damn, this is humbling to say the least. But that's good because that means I have a lot more time and room to improve, you know? Sick. All right, cool. I'm glad I figured the audio situation out after that one time. Let's switch to the kitchen. Bam. Beautiful. About 4 weeks. Oh, a while. Damn, that is really fun. Is it like any particular style of yoga? Like, is it like, I don't remember like the actual names, but like I remember there's like hot yoga. Is one of them like, there's like a vinyasa or something? I don't remember now. That's probably the only one that I remember, kind of. Pixar and Gem, by the way. Oh, sick. Let me take a look. Oh, my event's happening right now. Heck yeah. And also, are y'all looking forward to anything this week? I can't believe it's so early in the week, but like, do y'all have anything coming up? I'm trying to think for myself. I think just regular dance classes. My friend's birthday's coming up. Amira's birthday's coming up. I'm really excited to celebrate that with her. I think that's going to be really fun. Oh, whoa. You're making a horror game? What class is this for? This is sick. Skybox. There's a Fortnite map called Skybox that I'm playing. Well, that I used to play when I was trying to level up. Now I'm already the level that I want to be. I spent an absurd amount of money on the Adventure Time stuff in Fortnite, by the way. I'm going to be thinking about that one for a little while. Coding Practica. Oh, that's sick. That's a really cool class to have. Oh, I'm going to switch mics. There we go. Oh, let's also switch to switch categories while we're at it as well. Again, the recipe for today is going to be pretty easy. We're probably going to make some rice. We're going to start with some rice as we do. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait, is this correct? All right, and let's go here. And let's do food and drink. Nice little peaceful vibes. But yeah, I think it looks awesome. It's sick. That's a cool class to have. I don't think I've ever like been in a class where you got to do something like this creative. They call it power yoga, so it has elements of Pilates. Oh, damn. I feel like I'd be so sweaty. I get so sweaty. I was watching back a video. I think I actually sent a screenshot of one of these videos from my house class to Passion. God, my shirt is disgusting. I mean, like, it's fine. But like, just like and it's an oversized shirt too. So like, it's not always touching my body. But that thing was like, it was a two-tone shirt at that point. And like it was basically all like dark, and like the bottom strip like just like wasn't. But like that thing had weight to it. Probably fill up like a cup. You could probably fill, I wonder. No, I'm never going to, because I don't want to ever think about which cup it's in, you know? I can hear everything. I get sweaty. Honestly, that could be a poem. So it centers around strength training using your body weight and flexibility. She also incorporates somatics. Wait, what are somatics? Sweating is how the body detoxes, so it's a good thing. That's good. I mean, like, I figured. It's nice. I get so sweaty in that class. It's so wild for me to, like, when I watch the videos, I'm like, damn, I am soaked. But I'm in the weirdest way, I feel like dance classes have made me more comfortable. Not like I was like ever like that nervous about like sweating in public, but like having like sweat marks show. But dance classes have made me like, I think, extra comfortable in terms of sweat marks on my body. Because now I'm just like, yeah. I do try to look out for how I smell, because I'm trying to do my best to be as considerate to people around me as I can. But yeah, no, now when I got sweat marks on me, I'm just like, it also helps. Oftentimes I remember that like, I'm not trying to,
I mean, even if I was trying to impress someone, if I want to impress someone, I want to impress someone that thinks that the swim are cool. But I'm always just like, who am I trying to impress right now? Whenever I remember that, like, I'm like, you know, not like trying out for a non-sweating competition, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is fine and normal. This is kind of giving Christmas. What else do we have? What other jazz? Cocktail jazz? What are you? You know what? I think I'm gonna go to the Italian cooking music again. Because here at least we got Fly Me to the Moon. We're at the point in cleaning where every time I put my phone down, I lose it for 10 minutes. Honestly, the fact that you're still moving, it's tough. It's tough to pick it up. Have you been like active on this on like most days, or have you had any days where you just like haven't touched it at all? And everything you try, I feel like when you're doing this, like none of it is ever a waste, because everything you try, even if you don't end up keeping it that way, you like learn what you don't like. Oh, perfect. Well, then you're gonna love this playlist. I sure do. Honestly, it does not let me down. I am gonna go on shuffle though, so that we get a little bit of a mix, but it's got some Ray Charles, Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald. These are all the classics. Lady Gaga's in here. They were all around at the same time, I think. Okay, how are we, okay. Let's see. Let's B? Let's D. No, let's see what we can do with this second camera. Because this cable, and I think, I'm gonna show you what I think is wrong with the cable. As if you'll be able to see much of it anyway. Okay, so this part's fine. All of this is fine, all of this is fine, all of this is fine, all of this is fine. It's this. Let's see if you can see. No, focus on this. Okay. See the top, the part that's closer to you, that little like dot, that little like, it's that. So the connector, the thing that connects the two little pieces in the front part here, that's like a little bit lifted. And I think that if that were flat, you're not gonna see anything. Basically, it's like no longer like perfectly flat, and I think that that's what's broken here. So I think that when I push the thing a certain way, it like connects it properly and then it works. But I got a new one coming tomorrow, so we're gonna be fine. But we'll try it out. Oh, let me also take this with me so I can actually see chat from over there. Do any of you remember the Fresh Beat Band? I don't think I do. Also, hi Corpse. What's the Fresh Beat Band? This is the first full day I've been working on it. Oh, you're like in the groove. Don't let me distract you on this one. I feel like you're like in the zone for this. Somatics relates to the level of body awareness to one's mind and emotions. Ooh, is it on like a spiritual level, or is it on like a literal like connection of like you, in the weirdest, it sounds so obvious, but like you being aware of like how of like your control over certain like muscles. Because like for like dance, I realize this is a thing. So within yoga practice, it brings level of awareness to areas of the body that hold tension. Because I was gonna say for dance, whether it's related, whether it's like similar to what you're describing or not. Because if it's on like again, depending if it's like more of like a spiritual thing or like a literal connection thing, sometimes like I'm thinking about, like I know what body part I need to move, but I'm not like it's like almost like I'm telling like my like arm or something to do something, but I'm not really feeling myself do it, and then I don't end up executing it well, or like I may not be able to do like the move, and I need to like really like, I don't know if that makes sense. It's like I need to be like present with like that, with the muscle that I'm controlling. All right, let's see. Well, actually, let me see if let's turn you on. Every time I turn it on, it just shows me like the last photo I took, and it's the Popeyes rat, a little fried chicken rat. I love you, fried chicken rat. I hope you enjoyed that piece of fried chicken. All right, let's see. Again, don't know if she's gonna work. If she doesn't, it's fine. But we're gonna see what we can do. All right, we'll keep her handy, but she might be a goner. Meanwhile, what we can do is we can actually probably use my, where's my other scene I have? Where's my alt account? All right, we're gonna switch scenes for a second. It's gonna be an interesting, wait, first. Just say it. You're so rude. I genuinely forget. For things like that, I forget. I notice it, I don't even know. I notice it like 80% of the time, but not 20. I really am shaped like a box today. I like it. It's fun. It reminds me of SpongeBob. Alt. All right, I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I'm not gonna, the mouth won't move though. Oh wait, no, it won't work. Unless, hear me out. Okay, we won't have the mouth moving, but check this out. Why is he speaking constantly? Okay. Okay, I don't have my mic on there. I don't have my wireless mic on there. So let me just copy that real quick. There we go. Hi. Okay, now you can hear me, right? It's me, SpongeBob. Here to sponge up the day or something. I'm just gonna move the camera because I don't have another camera angle to show you. Bringing back the sheep for inanimate objects I see. This is what happens when I don't stream in enough time. I forget my practice. I gotta turn the TV on again. It's like the 4th time. But I keep leaving it off, or I keep leaving it alone for too long, where it's like, oh, I guess we're gonna save some energy, which honestly, fair. Fair. All right. Almost got you back on main. I mean, honestly, this is basically what our old streams used to look like. I don't know how wrong I am on that one. All right, let's see what this looks like. Where's my, there we go. All right, here I am. It's me. It is I. I don't know what I was gonna say, but it definitely was not like an accurate, I was gonna be like the royal pumpkin. I don't even know what a royal pumpkin is. I think it just like worked like in terms of syllables. Colors here are fantastic. This is really working out nicely. All right, let me pull up chat on my TV so I can properly respond, because I saw some hellos. I think this is the right button for that. That felt nice. Oh, I forgot I'm using the other mic. Whoopsies, sorry. My bad. Let's hide these. All right. Hi, Giselle. And oh my God, and Mads, enjoy your 408th seltzer. Oh, I missed some. Okay, wait, let's be visible. And then, give me one moment, please. Yay, here we go, beautiful. I don't know if this camera is gonna do anything for us today. The cable might be a little bit fried. All right, I'm going out for a moment because I want to see these. So for the class I'm in, the instructor encourages the release of control. The style is structured, but free-form enough so we can repeat, free-form enough that we can repeat poses or do certain movements repeatedly if we want. I think it's nice because we can do what is helpful to us rather than feeling pressure to keep up or follow along. I like that. I feel like that also like becomes, I feel like you process that a lot. I feel like you process it like more. Like because it's like you're like registering what you're doing and then you're actively deciding to do stuff. If that makes sense, because like, not to always be like, because we're in dance classes, but like for me, like in my, now most of the dance classes I'm taking are like choreo based, for the hip hop ones at least. So I realized that I was having a much harder time when I was just like looking at the instructor and like copying their moves when they were showing what like the 8 count would be, and they'd tell everyone to like, then they'd be like, okay, now y'all do it. Then I'd be like, shit, I don't remember, I don't like know what's going on. And then like, but like now, at least in the last like 2 weeks, I've been like, when I see them go, I'm like actually like digesting what they're doing, and then like I'm like doing it for myself, if that makes sense. And I feel like the structure that you're describing kind of allows you to like digest, I don't even know if that's the right word for this, but like digest like the movements that you're doing, and it feels less like mindless. It's more mindful, maybe, if that makes sense. But yes, hi Mads. You're only 34 minutes, we've been live for 34 minutes? Damn, look at us. But yes, Giselle enjoyed her 544th seltzer, and Mads enjoyed her 408th seltzer. I've seen this VTuber somewhere. I don't know, I wonder where, interesting. But yes, it's me, SpongeBob, here to sponge up the day, or something. Wait, did I say that? I mean this in full sincerity. Is that what did I say that? Because now I'm like, maybe I did say that. I mean, it sounds like something I would say. So Fortnite after this. I did go on today. I won a game of Reload. I'm down to play Fortnite as Sponge. As the Sponge, I'll play Fortnite. But probably on like Thursday when I get back home at like 10 p.m. and I can go live at like 10:45 p.m. But like, I've been having fun playing. Now I've been having fun playing Fortnite now that I'm not stressed about leveling up. And also, thank you so much, Mads. I'm a little sweaty today, but so the hair, oh, my hair needs to be washed. That's the thing. I didn't have any opportunity to wash my hair, but I think I found a good, quick way to style it after a shower. I'm like getting that down. It's like less, I've been able to just kind of go like upside down and just handle stuff. Obviously without hurting my back or anything, but like I found like a good way to like maneuver my hair and just get it consistently like fine in a short amount of time with minimal thinking and effort, and also being able to dry it a little bit faster than usual. So I'm really happy about that too, because that's making things easier for me. And also, hi Bowser and Avo, hi. Hello, it's so good to see y'all. I'm really happy. I'm happy we're here. And also, Bigfoot, are you a chef? You're always cooking. I'm always hungry. I am always hungry. God, I love food. So, oh my God, the latest batch of mayo that I made. So from the start, I've always been using a little bit of Dijon mustard in our mayo, because that was in the original recipe that we followed, and I barely modified that recipe apart from the garlic. But I've always been doing it, and I think it's mainly just so like it starts to emulsify, is that the word? Faster? Like, or it helps it do it. But like I left it out this time to see what the impact is. And like, I don't think that's what made a difference, but whatever I did, this latest batch of mayo, I think is my finest. It's just, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. I'm thinking about it now. It's gonna be delicious. Everyone's gotta eat, not just chefs. Yeah, true. I'm just hungry. Dance Bros, literally, it's my entire personality now. I go to a dance class literally every day. I actually don't think there's a single day that I don't go to a class. It's where I've channeled all of my energy, my desire to get better, but also it's just so fun. It like reminds me of, there are two things. I mean, like one, there's like the physical like exercise aspect of it that has been like definitely in the back seat for me. Like I like haven't been like thinking about that part much, but like I'm glad it's like something that also is taken care of by it. But it feels just so, it's like the moment in my day where I feel like so human, if that makes sense. Like I'm not on my phone, I'm not looking at a computer, I'm not thinking about anything outside of the class. I'm not thinking about like, I don't even know, like it's just like my brain is focused on like moving my body, one, connecting my body, and then moving my body to like music. And it's just, I'm like, I gotta be like locked in for it too, or else like I kind of like lose my place. But like it's so good, and like and also like I'm doing it like with other people, and like we're like laughing with each other, we're like kind of like chat, like we're doing like it's just such a good break in like the day and in the week. And that's like what I love about it the most. It's so good. Oh, and like it's genuinely just made me feel so much better as a person. And I think because mainly like this, the separation from everything else is just like really nice. Today I was able to balance on one leg and hold my opposite. Damn. I felt like a cheerleader on top of a pyramid. I don't know if I can do that. I tried doing that on whatchamacallit. There's one thing on the pole that I tried doing where like you like are like hooked on and then you let go of this arm and then you try to grab your other foot like that and then you like lay back and you let like your hair like flow down and like I couldn't even hold that. I can't imagine having to do that and balance. Yes, you did say that. Damn, I really said the SpongeBob thing. Yeah, it does sound like something I would say. I just don't remember. I just don't remember saying it. I mean, that's what the VOD is for. No, I believe you. I'm constantly chasing how I imagine what being in a music video in the early 2000s must have felt like. That's also really fun. There was a really fun move, and I don't know what it reminded me of. I feel like it reminded me of like something older. Like kind of like, I don't know if it was like an older music video or like a Disney Channel thing, but today we had like a move that was very like, like it felt very like dramatic. And I was like, what is this reminding me of? And it wasn't like Camp Rock, but it was reminding me of like something. Probably just like, it's probably just a generic dance that was in a lot of stuff. Oh my God, oh, I hear it twice. Oh my God, yes, we're all in this together. Is it High School Musical that I'm thinking of? Teen Beach Movie. You know, I've never seen Teen Beach Movie. I've only heard like the songs from it. What are we making today? Oh my God, we're making pad see ew today. I need to see what we're doing for this recipe. Okay. I think, let me see what this is. Okay, cool. Let me mark this so I can answer. This is unread. I don't think, let's see what I can do here. Okay, so it's this. You've never seen Teen Beach Movie? No, I didn't even know what it was until like TikTok. Until TikTok brought it like to my attention, and then like I like went and looked it up. But it wasn't a thing like of me growing up. Wait, what is the sentence? Oh, I love those movies when they came out. It was like, I read this from the bottom up. It's like, what is the context? I don't know, just looks High School Musical code. It does. They have like a class. Honestly, now I kind of want to learn the old like Disney Channel like dances. Do they have it in Just Dance? Yes, let's go. Okay, we might have something here. Damn it. Come on. Hope. Yes. Okay. If I move you, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. Patrick, we're good. It's probably hopefully okay. Reaction is me when someone says they don't like Megan Thee Stallion, right? Who doesn't like Megan? People who like people who are always wrong. I appreciate the balance of Megan stans versus non-stans because it's less people to fight with for tickets. Fair. It's funny though, because I feel like for Megan, every person that I found that doesn't like Megan Thee Stallion, like their reasons for not liking Megan Thee Stallion, it's not even like an, oh, you don't like what I like, you're a horrible person, but I have not encountered a person that dislikes Megan Thee Stallion that has not given me a reason to be like, wow, you are a horrible person. Because usually their reasons are horrible morals. I don't even know. I'm just like, I can't believe you're a real human that like, you know, thinks this stuff and says it out loud and like has not been like hit yet. I don't know. It's wild. Like it really comes out. Like it catches me off guard because I'm like, do you like hear? You don't hear yourself? Like I understand if you didn't like a certain like artist because you don't like their music or whatever, but like their reasons are always bad. Talk to me when you gain taste. Watch the movie. Is this for the Teen Beach movie? When I was watching the movie earlier, I nearly freaked out when I saw a Mario plush. Was it like a Mario plush? Was this during? Oh my God! Today's 2B Tuesday. Were you there for 2B Tuesday? I hope if you were, I hope 2B Tuesday was fun. I mean, I hope it was fun for everyone. 90s Mario plush. 90s Mario plush. That sounds like a copy pasta. Okay, wait, Pad See Ew. Okay, so what are we making today? We're making Pad See Ew. I'm just gonna do exclamation point recipe to have this handy. If y'all wanna make this recipe, it's also posted on Discord in the stream catalog. It's there in the chat. Everything's gonna be delicious. 90s Mario plush, right? It sounds like it'd be like, 6 a.m. hot dog. It's like the same, yeah, if that makes sense. I'm gonna check this recipe in my notes right now because I did not look at it too deeply because I've made this before, but I didn't have it saved anywhere, which means that I made it before I started saving stuff. But it is pretty easy. I watched a video for it. I gotta get that sponge off my screen. Actually, whatever. I'll keep the sponge on my screen. That's fine. He's just staring at me from afar. Gianapaug. Can I? Is there a way? Come on. I feel every time we get the third message out there, I'm like, we've started it. But anyway, anyone can feel free to break it, don't worry. What was I looking for? The recipe for Pad See Ew. I did note this down. There it is. I added it everywhere. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to do is we're probably going to, let me walk you through what we're gonna be using there. No, it's okay. Oh, did we not even get it? Maybe there was like a space. Oh no, because the first one was spelled differently. That's why. It wasn't held. Why do I have the full Total Drama theme song saved to my phone? I feel like you got some good stuff saved to your phone from like streams from like a while ago. Every now and then you pull out some good, and I don't know where you store them. I for like something in me is like, oh, you have like, it feels like you have a button on your keyboard for like the shortcuts of some of the phrases, but like, what do you do? I'm sorry, no, it's okay. It wasn't, the streak wasn't started because I realized the spelling was different. Why do they call it oven when you oven in the cold food, of out hot eat the food? Do you know what's wild about that question? Is that the first time I read it, I'm like, I don't, like my brain like doesn't know what to do right now. But it sounds more reasonable every time I read it. Like something about, like I feel like it makes sense and I'm like almost understanding the question. There's just something there, my clipboard. What do you mean your clipboard though? How does that work? Do you have multiple things? I always think of a clipboard, I mean, I guess in your clipboard you technically can have like past stuff on there too. But I've never like encountered a clipboard, like on like a Windows PC kind of. Motorola. Is that the type of phone you have, or are we just saying things? Pass stuff, then you pin it. That's really cool. I gotta start utilizing my like PC clipboard more, because like you can do it there too. One of my coworkers uses their clipboard like that. I'm always just used to like using the last thing. This is what my notes app looks like when I want to remember my ideas. I like the connected word. That one's kind of fun. You should have seen when Threads came out and I started like getting in the zone of tweeting again. But like through it, my my notes app, like I kept thinking of just like things to like post, but it'd always be like when I'm laying in bed, eyes closed, about to fall asleep, and I'm like, shit, you know. And then some stupid joke about like cups, I don't know. And then like the next morning I'll wake up and I'll be like, yeah, that is actually kind of funny. They were good ideas. They weren't bad as soon as I woke up, which one would maybe think or even assume. But anyway, let's walk through today's recipe. I'll tell you what we're gonna be doing. So I'm supposed to be soaking my noodles. No, I think we can parboil our noodles actually. I'll look at the steps for it. Here we go. Sorry, that was kind of loud. I don't know if I told you, but I have started making get info functions for my bot. So it gets the info for functions. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And you got to tell you the weather. Wait, that's sick. What like API did you like integrate this with for the weather? What's the matter? You barely touched your notes app. Did you garden this weekend? There we go. Open weather map. Ooh. That's really cool. I feel like integrating with an API is like like in any is like the hard part, and then like once like I feel like you've accomplished the feat once you do it with one, and then you can basically tackle any now. Last time I used my notes app, I wrote one of those 2022 predictions, and I fucking predicted toxic gossip train. Why does that sound so familiar? Was that on TikTok? No, that was the cancel video. That was oh my God. Colleen? I had YouTube, oh my God, YouTube makes that apology. That's so funny. I forgot about that. Whoa, it feels like the world is a whole different place, right? I mean, it is. I mean, 2022 was like 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago, to be fair, but isn't that so interesting? Oh my God, this is not related to anything we were just saying, but the 1 Million Dance Studio, their new YouTube channel with their dance classes, they're finally, for most of their videos, overlaying the song over the choreography. So I'm no longer hearing the like worst frequency of that audio coming out of the speaker and being captured by the microphone in that room when I'm watching someone dance, and it's good again for the most part. Some of the videos they're not doing it for. They usually also only do it for like the first iteration of the dance. They don't do it for the other ones, but like good enough. It just really hurt before, and I was scared that like that was how it was gonna be going forward. But like now they're doing it, and I'm like, oh, thank God, they listened. They read my email. 1 Million Dance Studio watch it. Oh my God, if you'll watch my streams, I'm about to fly out. Let me go. You know what's wild? You watch those videos and like you look at the title to see what level of class it is. You see like the most complicated choreo of your life, and they're like learner's class, and I'm like, damn. I mean, like, I think their hardest one is like a master class, but like, it's wild. Also, can we talk about how dinosaurs are apparently, wait. No, fuck, it's this way. I can't register it because it's not mirrored. How dinosaurs are apparently getting brought back when we have like are they getting brought back? Can I have one? At this point, I feel like that would be the most exciting way for me to be taken out, because all the other ones that are currently seem probable are not too thrilled about them. Not feeling too good about them. Why shouldn't you fight a dinosaur? You'll get your ass kicked. I love how you've just had that one ready. What do you mean, learner's class? Literally. That's like how it is. Oh, you also hear double during the baddies command? Maybe that's why I hear double. Okay. Thinking. You know what? We may have just double for a bit, because I don't think we'll get too many of them. But let me put a note for this for me to look into it. It has to do with just like the way my audio is set up right now. But we'll do it. Good that you let me know, because I would have just let that keep going. Double audio for effects. I don't even know if I could hooray that. I think I canceled it out with the third one. That's unfortunate. Someone here used it, and I asked if I could use it, and they said yes, so shout out them. Was that also on your clipboard? Or did you just have that in your brain? Also, hi Bopper, good evening. Enjoy your 33rd seltzer. It's lovely to see you. We're gonna be making some pad see-ew right now. Okay, wait, so yeah, let's see what we're doing in this one. So, for this recipe, we're gonna be using tofu as our base, as our base piece. And then for the noodles, we have a little bit of veggie oil, some garlic, 2 large eggs, some Chinese broccoli. We're gonna be using some dried, like, I couldn't find like wide noodles, but I found like noodle squares. And I think that, and I'm gonna give those a go. I think I've eaten them before. I never like purchased them and like done them, but I've made like other just like dried rice noodles before, so I think it's gonna be the same process. I'm gonna need some sugar, some ground white pepper, just as a little topping, and that's all for like the what's being thrown into the wok. And then for our sauce, we have oyster sauce, soy sauce, fish sauce. And Golden Mountain sauce. I think I was able to use, and then Thai black soy sauce. Let me see the notes here. The Golden Mountain sauce. Oh wait, so if not available, sub equal amount of Chinese dark soy sauce, which I have, and omit the Golden Mountain seasoning. Okay, cool. So that's what we're doing. I knew I had like a solution for this one, but it's basically I had most of these ingredients here except for the Chinese broccoli, which we're gonna be using the stems for. So I didn't want to use like a different. Oh my God, Matilda. All right, let's cook this with our brains. I'm gonna hurt myself. Still at a track meet, got the first 100-meter hurdle. Oh my God, we got first in the 100-meter hurdles and 300-meter hurdles. Damn, first of all, congratulations. 2, how do your legs feel? I've never been able to like jump over a hurdle successfully. I haven't tried too many times in my life, but it was always really scary for me. It was hard, I couldn't commit. Also, Shadow Knight, enjoy your 9th seltzer. I hope you're well, cheers to you. There was another joke, but I didn't want to use it because it was rude to the dinosaurs. You're so considerate, and I appreciate that. Clipboard, incredible. And Bopper, enjoy your third, oh no, I did tell you to enjoy your 33rd seltzer, but just in case. Although I think I remember saying it. I love my bot. I wish I could say the same. I used to try and move stuff like Matilda. Yeah, I used to do that too. Not anymore. Wait, I still do when I don't want to move. Oh, okay, now I feel less alone. Every now and then, you know, sometimes you're just like, sometimes you try. There's no harm in trying, because worst case, nothing changes, literally. Best case scenario, something changes. See, this is what I'm talking about with my bot. I usually don't ask the questions that I don't want to know the answer to. Or if I know I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. I knew it. The truth is out there. Well, now it's literally in chat. That's there and out. Body feels dead, headache, joints hurt, ready for junk food. Hell yeah, I hope you enjoy. I ate so many chicken nuggets. Was it 2 nights ago maybe? I don't know. I was hanging out with my friend. I came back. I opened up my freezer. Big bag of chicken nuggets. I just kept, and then that with my mayo and ketchup. Oh my God. Or even just like mayo and sriracha. My mayo and sriracha. Honestly, I feel like I could dip anything in there. It's delicious. Also, the raffle's live for 26,000 points. If you want to enter, tip an extra join the channel, you could possibly win some of them, or all of them even. I think it's gonna be some of them though, because look at all these entries in here. And thank you so much for the lurk speed. Also, I've been coding for 4 hours. I'm now very tired, so I think I'm gonna lurk and stretch or something. Oh, hell yeah. Enjoy if you do stretch, enjoy your stretch. I feel like I need to just honestly, I stretch though. I did stretch today, I guess. The warm-up for the class that I have today is like the most intense. It's got like a core workout in there, and that thing, every time I'm like, am I gonna pull something? Definitely new PR in 100-meter hurdles, sub 18. Damn, 100-meter hurdle sounds hard. I mean, hurdle, just in general. It's way out of my abilities here. Yeah, personal record, yeah. I'm like not too far away from having floor space again, but I definitely still have several good hours before everything's actually organized. Do you think you're gonna like get it done before you sleep today? I don't want to say tonight because I could also be like in the morning. In the morning, depending on how late you're up. I can't believe it's Tuesday. This would be like really rad if today was Wednesday. Also, congaries and congarts to Mads, Bananas, and Johnny on 8,666 points each. Spend them the way you want to. They're all yours for funsies. The closet part is almost done. Then I have to reorganize all my art supplies. Damn, that's probably a lot. I'm still hopeful. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's a lot, but like I feel like you're locked in right now. I feel like you're getting stuff done, you know? We are nearing the time for fishing. Oh my God, we are. We are. Damn, you got a lot of points. You got 2.3 million. That's impressive. That's actually real impressive. What do we do? Okay, all right, we're good. We're good. Patrick, we're good. So this is what I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my tofu. Let's take our tofu. We'll press it lightly. Obviously, usually I feel like when I press my tofu, like I let it like sit for a while. I'm just gonna do what we can. Then let's coat it in some cornstarch, salt, pepper, garlic powder. And then let's prepare our sauce and cut our veggies. And then once we have all those ready, we'll move over. Oh no, let's make rice. Let's make rice. Well, we're making noodles. We're making noodles. I mean, you could always, it's never gonna hurt to have rice. Let's just do the noodles. Let's do the noodles and see how we feel. If anything, we'll learn for next time. Also, Johnny, I've begun curating a new box for you, ones that are new, plus space for your favorites whenever you get a chance to get me that list. I'm so excited. I've been craving chocolates. Oh, I can't wait. I will. It is on the top of my to-do list. Like, I see it every single day when I look at my thing. I just like haven't like sat down, or at least this weekend I was like up and about a lot. Damn, you almost won that slots. I saw those OOs. What did Giselle do? Gamble all. Good win. You know what? I'll join y'all. There we go. You see? Sometimes gambling is... The list. Make a list. The way that's actually been a list of mine before. All right. Tofu, veggies. Tofu, veggies. Let's take our tofu out. Let's press it. While it's pressing, we'll cut our veggies and make the sauce. Then we'll cut the tofu, we'll coat it in the stuff, and we'll move over here. Beautiful, amazing order, totally well thought out and planned. Definitely thought about this beforehand, we're all good. I'm gonna start though by, well, I'm gonna take the tofu out and then I'll wash my hands. Let's do this. We got some firm tofu. It's not extra firm, but this is the thing that is closest to expiring soon. And by closest, I mean like a week ago. Oh my God, hi Troy. Check out to see what's cooking. Hope you have a good stream. So thank you. We're currently making some pad see ew. It's a very short and sweet recipe. I'm really excited. I think it's a good weeknight dinner. We're gonna like okay, so now I'm gonna be yapping quite a bit during all this. So it does take a little bit longer, but we're starting this at around 10:10. 10:10 still for now. We're gonna see how long it is until we could speed through it and see what happens there. My body doesn't want to move. Did you like do like any like post, like now I'm thinking like I gotta stretch after this. After the class that I just had, I did not stretch after. I gotta do that before I go to bed. I mean, on the bright side, like I'm still moving, so that's good. But there is 11:11. Oh, I didn't change my mic. And my timers won't work either. Okay. I know. It sounds like I'm nervous and I'm just like, we're just out here farting everywhere. Oh, why is the text so small? Found it. 11:11. Did I get them? Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, that worked. Thank goodness. No pressure picking the 17 either because some of them were seasonal ones, so anyway, might not be able to get them get them all for you anyway. And there's some new seasonal ones that are awesome and amazing. Plus, I know you like the cream-filled ones, so I can get you some other ones to try. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be happy with anything, honestly. I had so much fun with the last box. There's so much to it between the experience, the quality, and like the fact that they came from you. I'm just like, I love it so much. I keep seeing Calico Critters on my Instagram and they're so precious and cute. Are those the ones that have like really dramatic stories where like, it's probably like my favorite show? Me when I'm Cardi B and I'm making tofu. Me thinking, I was like, did I say that before too? Not that, the press. I'm on the grind to raise my game completion rate. Yeah, you have over 3,000, I think, achievements, right? Which is wild. You do play a lot. I think your game completion rate's gonna go up. I feel like you've gotta be almost there. I have to go back to games I played before so I can get more achievements from them. That's kind of fun. I feel like it's like a fun, like I feel like it's fun that there's something to pull you back into the games. There's like a reason for you to like play a certain game. You're like, oh, I'm this % done. Like, let me go back to it to complete this. And then it gets you to play the game again. And then you get more out of it, if anything. Oh my God, thank you, Mads. I ended up getting the points. Are you up in Canada? No, I'm in New York. Is it? Oh no, oh, by the way, it's not, it's the 11th minute. I don't even get context. The 11th minute of any hour of the day, as long as my bot is on, of course. Is what lets us is when it works. Sorry, I couldn't think of the actual like sentence. But yeah, so right now technically it's 10. Well, now it's 10:13 for me. But it's because it's probably 11:11 somewhere. It's my reasoning. Your completion rate is only at 46% though. I'm not level 10, so I can't even see mine, right? I was like, I've been awake long and tired and I had an edible, but it can't be that. Yeah, no, you're good. It took me a second to process like what you were asking. I was like, no, but like it's, and then I was like, wait, yeah, it's the hour. That was almost a complete sentence, by the way. Like me speaking just now, like I almost said words in like an order that was understandable in the English language, which I thought was pretty cool. Don't do that very often. Didn't do it here though. Rabbit's getting divorced. Wasn't that this weekend? Anyway, okay. Tofu, hands. Gonna wash them. We're gonna start with that. Is this thing? And the cam is still good. Oh, I gotta refill my soap dispenser. Yes, okay, it still has some inside. It's just, it's weak. I have a lot more soap in here, and I'm like pointing inside of here. We're wearing the Patrick Crocs today, though. The Patrox and socks to avoid the Patrox from getting even dirtier. I like the rhythm of this song. Makes me want to make pizza. Oh, we need to make pizza soon. Oh, that's why it sounds like pizza. But someone posted pizza recently on Discord. Was it Avo? I don't recall. Someone posted pizza recently on Discord, and like I was like, all right, it's time. It's time for us to bring it back. I realized that planning too far in advance has its perks, but right now it's just not what's working for me. So I'm going back to more impromptu. We have an idea, we're gonna do it the next day, probably. Me when I can't pick a title. Me when I'm trying to hit the word limit when I'm putting the title of my song. Me when I'm putting everyone's idea of a title for the title of this song, sorry. But yes, your words were spoken and comprehended, so yay. You know what, I guess that is the point. Thank you, I feel better about it now. All right, let's grab a knife. Every time I touch anything here, I'm like, it's gonna be GG's on that. I am going to actually put this, I'm gonna put the tofu on, a plate, because it's gonna get very like watery. And then I'm gonna, you'll see. Well, I'm gonna do this over that. Let me see, and by the way, I'm off in NYC for shoots. In fact, oh my God, well, that's so cool. Yeah, we can totally talk. That's awesome. We're gonna see this weekend. I might be out of the city this weekend. I mean, either way, I guess it's just like more in general. But yeah, DM me anywhere. Let's get this over here. Just gonna dump some of that water. That's so cool. All right. Let's see if our close-up cam is actually capturing anything. Well, I think I have to push the button for it. Oh no, my app is just... I was like, did I lock my phone? Here we go, something happened. Oh my God!
My favorite cooking show is on.
Katie! Oh my God! Oh my God, wait. Okay, two things. First of all, thank you so much for the resub. We're gonna try this. I feel like I have to just, oh, you know what? Aw, damn. All right, I don't know about, we'll see what we do about this. I got things to say though. Give me a moment. Is this the right setting? Maybe this is the right setting. I don't even know. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, hold up, wait. I haven't spoken to you since. I haven't spoken to you since the news. I haven't spoken to you since the news. Congratulations. Congratulations on getting engaged. Huge. Enjoy 488 seltzer. This one comes with a ring. Oh my God. I'll have to change my username. That would be so cute. That would be so cute. Thank you so much for the resub, by the way. I appreciate it a ton. I hope you enjoy the next month of Emails and No Ads and Emails and No Ads, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your just lifetime with a I can't believe it. It's just so cool. I feel like we witnessed so much, you know? Mrs. Links of Noise. That's so, I love it. We're gonna do, oh my God, by the way, new kitchen bit, this right here. This is for when you want to, let's say you're making a burger and you want to play tennis. No, this is a splatter guard thing, splatter mesh, I don't even know. I'm making burgers again because I stopped making burgers because every single time there'd be oil everywhere. This was my solution. This is my solution. Huge. Would highly recommend because it is way easier to clean this. This is super easy to clean. Way easier to clean this than to clean my stove when there's oil everywhere. And because it's not like the lid, it doesn't like trap the heat, so it's not like baking what's inside. Like it's just very, I honestly, this might go into like the same category as my salad spinner. Like I wasn't like a hater of these, but like I just like they'd been brought up to me before, but I'd be like, maybe, whatever. But then when I realized I was not making burgers anymore, and then I finally got one and I started making burgers with it, changed my life. This with sauces too, maybe. Or even with deep frying. Literally, maybe we'll even use it today. We'll see. You know, we'll let the universe decide for us. But just wanted to put that out there. I was gonna put something kind of heavy on this. Let's put. All right, I'm gonna use a paper towel. Oh no, but it would be, then I'd have to get a new roll after this. Let's just do it, it's fine. Let me just do this. Put this here. And then I might just, like, I could put something heavy on it, but then it's like one more thing to wash. Let's just, it'll be fine. I'll put it on the side. Actually, I'll put it like over here. Let's get the rest of our ingredients together, which is going to be, oh, I got a nice little pie. What if I explode? I feel like I should have like my bot figure this one out now. I think it's capable. Also, what was I gonna say? Katie, I hope your trip and everything, like throughout the whole experience of it all was fun. I hope you had just like a lovely time. Hope Nose is doing well too. So, y'all, I'm actually getting evaluated to see if I have ADHD, and I had the actual testing portion today. I set a reminder to myself to bring my paperwork with, but turns out I set it for 9:20 p.m. instead of, did you go without the paperwork? That thing just hit, didn't it? It was very fun. Noza was kind of oh my God. Is there a story that you can and or are open to sharing for how it all went down? Oh no, you brought it. Okay, good. But honestly, I feel like, you know, there's something there. Ooh, the lighting is, do I need to make it brighter? There's something I gotta change with the settings, but I can't touch the camera too much today, so we're gonna, okay, be fine. There we go, gonna do that. If I zoom out, we might just have to deal with a little bit of the flicker. Is it on the right? Let me just make sure it's on the right side. I think it is. There are probably some other things that I can adjust for it. I was probably playing around with it when I was trying to take some pictures, but there it is that. Wow, the results of the test are so quick. LMFAO shuffling, I know. What are we gonna grab? We're gonna be, all right, so let's do this. Let's cut up our veggies, which I think is just garlic. And, oh, let's see what we should do with if we gotta soak our noodles. So these are the noodles that we're gonna be using today. We're gonna be using these rice flakes, which look a little bit like this. They look like this. So it's like, it's different. But I wanna try these. I've always seen these, I wanted to try them, and they're like the closest I can get to like a wide noodle experience, even though they're like more like rectangles. Usually I just like boil these for like a few minutes, but Yeah, bring a pot of water to a boil. While the water is waiting for the boil, soak them in cool water 5 minutes, then drain. That's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually open these. Or actually, let's grab this. I'm just gonna have this handy on the side. I'm not gonna use it yet, but I'm just kind of putting that there. We'll cut our veggies, then we'll put this in some water, and then we'll be all right. Veggies, I think, is literally just garlic and Chinese broccoli. So let's grab our garlic. Okay, wait. No! All right, definitely got to bring that up, though. Okay. Don't worry, tomorrow this will all be fixed when the new cable comes in. Is it? Maybe it's this. I don't think it's that, but this is gonna fix it maybe. Yeah, that will fix it. At least we got something temporarily working today. I just don't like the stripes. How do I... Let's get a little... I totally got this down. Just gotta turn it off for a second. Oh my god, yes, we got a story! Wait, I'm gonna be locked in for this story. Oh, it's this, I think. That's what it was. All right, now we're good. All right, one moment, please. Not Pizza Rat again. Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Cool, we're good now. We're good. We're good. All right. I'll keep an eye out. If the walls ooze green slime. Thank you. Wasn't there, oh my God, Marmji. The Circus. It's all coming back to me now. So we stayed at a super nice hotel in one of our favorite cities. It's by a gorgeous river. I'm gonna go back over here for this. It's by a gorgeous river. We had a 4-course dinner, which was just us in the dining room. We ate kind of late, but it was so romantic and fun. That's so cool. That's like intimate, you know? Our hotel room had a balcony, so after dinner we went up there to look at the river. We tried to get Noza to come on the balcony, but she refused and just laid on the bed watching us. She knows what she wants. But yeah, as we were looking out over the river from the balcony, he proposed. That's so... it's such like a... The moment was like... It was like made, like you had the view. I'm assuming you had like pleasant weather. You had Noza there. The balcony, a private dinner. I had a feeling he told me we needed to get champagne for the evening, and I was like, "Why, are we celebrating something?" And he was like, "Yeah, Noza's first time in that city." I knew he had the ring, and he had told some family or friends that it was happening soon. Ooh, we suspected. We may or may not have had a moment of suspicion, perhaps. Oh my God, you just see your first day. You have a little to the left, Giselle. Giselle, you got to do it every day for a month, for 30 days straight. Good luck. Noza's first time in the city was a solid cover. Yeah. What if that's like actually what you were celebrating, and then he's like, "Oh, you know what? why not also make a different moment out of this?" Funny enough, it started raining like 5 minutes later. They were waiting for you. The rain's also really fun though. You could honestly spin like any of these things to make them a nice moment. It's like that scene in The Notebook. That's exactly what I pictured. You're back and you're gonna do more coding. Sometimes a break is all you need. I hope you enjoy though. I hope it doesn't fry you. All right, let's cut some garlic. How much garlic do we need officially? 4 cloves. Let's do I'm gonna grab 2 of these bowls. We're gonna use one for our sauces, one for, well, actually we'll use one for our sauces and just kind of see where this goes. Here we got 1. Oh, that's just a shell. 1, 2, okay, 3. 4. So let's grab this. Let's grab our bench scraper. We love our bench scraper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. All right, we got an extra clove, just gonna vibe there. Let's bring you, actually I'll bring you over here. Honestly, come here. Put the scraps in here, that'll be our scrap bowl. We're gonna have more scraps in here too. My friend has a little to the left and we're in the same Steam family. Oh, that's cool. Is that why you have so many games? The next day was gorgeous though. We walked Nose around the river for a while. She enjoyed it. Aw. I genuinely feel like Nose is like very like aware to the human level. Aww. Pictures of the rings. That's so cool. Aww. That's mad cute. I'm a little fried, but I love it so much. Should be fine. It should be fine by the morning. If not, I think I deserve a day off. Honestly, feel your vibe. Definitely if you start to feel burned out, like, you know, put it away and come back to it either the next day or another day whenever you're feeling it. Sometimes I'm so fried and I'm like, I never want to look at this project again. And then the next morning I'm like, I need to do this right now. I'm craving it. And I have like a fresh brain again. Noza must have heard you because she's coming back to this. Imagine if she knows me. I wonder how much she's heard my voice at this point, because I really do be talking a lot. You have less than 200 games and there's another 200 in the Steam family, but probably only like half I would actually play. Do they count in terms of your total number of games for like game completion percentage, or is it only games that you've started? All right, so let's grab these. My fingers are all sticky. Let's get the ends off. Let me just, I feel like I haven't chopped with this knife in a while. Have I not been cooking? I honestly don't know if I've been cooking lately. I mean, I made a burger, but like, don't think I chopped anything for it. I sliced some onion. I just need to remember if I need to use onion for anything that I already have slices in the fridge. Something that was interesting that I didn't know, in the video for this recipe, they're like, you don't need to wait for the oil to heat up when you throw in your garlic. You just put the garlic in when the oil is still heating up, because one, it'll make it less likely to burn, and then two, you get more time to get that flavor in there. And I'm like, damn, interesting. I never considered that. All right, seems like a good amount of garlic. Whoa, that is pale. I gotta check that white balance. All right, next, I'm gonna rinse the knife and my hands. And then we're going to cut up, we're gonna wash and then slice the broccoli. Well, the Chinese broccoli. Very, very, very leafy. We're going to be cutting up the stems and then also the leaves, but the stems we're going to try to get somewhat thin so they don't stay too hard during the process. We just need to get water on there so it doesn't stick. That's fine. Let's grab probably 2 stalks, I think. Yeah, and I have really good ideas when I'm about to sleep, which pisses me off. Real. I feel you on that. It's always when I'm about to go to sleep, because I mean, that's when you're there with your thoughts, you know. I think I'm gonna wash this, but I think just this one. Let's try that one. It's got like several branches on it. It will like wilt, so we'll see. Maybe I'll grab like one more. Maybe I'll grab like one more. I'm gonna wash this one though, and then I'll have that one handy. But I have to do it immediately because I have to see it through before I lose the idea. Do you not? I always set like reminder, like in my thing, I'll be like, you know, I'll turn on the Siri. I didn't say the whole phrase, so it shouldn't activate it. And then I'm like, set a reminder to, and then I say like the most incoherent sentence ever. And then the next day it's like, you know, the idea was like make an overlay that tracks the number of followers you have. And then like the actual like thing is just like, send Chelsea a message to turn on the washing machine. But like, I know what it means when I see it. And that's all that matters. Dog, you haven't been streaming. I know. I know. And it feels off. The only difference, the biggest change from like our lack of streams has just been me sleeping more. I've been sleeping at like, I've been getting into bed at like 12 a.m. Which is shockingly like very early for me. But I think I've been shifting around how I like. The biggest thing that I think has slowed me down for streams has been the start time and like knowing or not knowing what we're gonna do in the stream that day. And I think I'm like reworking my thinking with it in a way that will allow us to stream more. I'm gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out. I'm playing around with what I know it's not working, so we're gonna see what is. And one of them was me just literally starting stream like within 30 minutes of getting back. I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna go for it. So let's go here. So we have our garlic here. So I think for this, I think this is let's see what this looks like if I go here. I gotta go like longer, honestly. Let me look at the instructions to make sure I'm cutting this the way they want me to, but I think that's what they did. Yep, okay, this should be fine. We'll play with it. Okay, I think once we get to the leaves, let me do this. I should have just cut this off first and then just like, I just want it to be thin enough that it actually like goes. And then for this, but it wilts. All right, that should be fine. Let's put that to the side. All right, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try cutting the stem off. Purple skies, hi! Enjoy your 14 seltzer! No, I'm still in the line. Where is this? I'm still outside, but once they check my ID, I'll be crying in the club. Literally, the way that I don't even have an ID right now, because I had to get like a real ID. Well, I'm opted to get like a real ID. So for like traveling, because like in the US, the restrictions kick in like 2 weeks. But they're gonna send me my ID, but they kept my ID. So right now I don't have I have my passport, but I'm not carrying that around. So I'm ID-less right now. I hope they give it to me. I hope I ultimately get this. Let's do that. Oh, I gotta scroll down. This is not gonna auto scroll. I gotta do right then and there. Like sleeps for the week. That's when I used to tell myself. And then I got sores in my mouth. Wait, who took your ID? The DMV. They needed to, because I'm getting a new one. However, they kept mine. And they're mailing me my new one. So for now, I just have a piece of paper in case I need to drive. But I don't have like a photo ID card that like fits in my wallet now. I just have my passport, which I don't want to carry around. So we'll see how that goes. I'm glad I'm doing it though before my birthday. It's gonna make my birthday less stressful. Not like I don't have any plans for my birthday right now, but I don't know, it's nice to have an ID in your wallet in case you need it. For like Amira's birthday, I'm probably gonna have to carry around my passport. All right, that seems fine. So we have that. So we got this little pile here. Then we have our garlic here as well. I think we just make our sauce now. But before we make our sauce, let's just let's soak these in water, in some cold water. I'm gonna just put all of them, and I'm gonna show you. Let me show you what we got here. Just gonna bring that in like that. I'm gonna put this piece back in. And also again, hi Purple Skies. 2 hours and 30-minute bus ride. Oh my God, you're still out. I knew you said you were still at your track meet, but I thought it was like a 10 minutes away from home type of thing, like a local thing. Are you with anyone? Are you with like family, friends? I'm just gonna cut this with scissors because I learned that when something is difficult to open, if I have the option to use scissors, and like scissors is probably better than my hands, then I'm just gonna use scissors instead of trying to force it and then it exploding everywhere. I still find popcorn kernels on the floor. I'm gonna take these. They're like chips. You can just kind of crunch them. No, I think I just soak them in some cold water for a little bit. Probably for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna dump the water, and then I'm gonna fill it up with water again, and then I'm gonna boil them for a few minutes. They're pretty quick and easy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like right there. Those are just gonna vibe. Set a timer, 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Did it work? Yes! All right, sick. I'm also just gonna open the blinds while we're at it. I don't think I'm gonna need this, so I'm gonna put it away for now. So those are gonna vibe. Once the timer's done, we know that that's good. Let's put together our sauce, and then I think we're ready to cut up our tofu and start going for it. Actually, I guess our tofu, we should toss it in a bowl, so we're gonna do that too. But let's get our sauce going. Let's get our sauce going. For the sauce, what do we need? We need oyster sauce, soy sauce, fish sauce, and then some dark soy sauce, which we'll do about 2 teaspoons of. Okay, and then we're also going to need, do we need to do halves? It says divide the sauce into individual portions. It's because they want us to make 2. I think we're just gonna do the whole thing. And we're just gonna see how it goes. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. We're going to have our soy sauce, our light and dark soy sauce. I lost something once. What if it's not me? This is actually, they took it away because I wasn't the real me. Not Johnny has been the real me begging to be like let out this entire time. But yes, they took my old ID. Before they took it though, they were like, you want to take a picture of it for like the memories? And I'm like, I told them, I was like, yeah, that was really nice of you. I feel like normally they wouldn't do that. I went in ready, I don't know what my photo looks like. we took the photo. The photo was like the first step before like they even like processed my stuff. And I didn't expect it to happen like as soon as I walked in. So it caught me off guard. And so like, I don't know what my photo looks like. So sometime in the next like maybe 2 weeks, I'll find out. But yes, my ID expires in 2 years. And I don't think I'll be able to keep the X as my gender marker on it. Do you know if it's still an option right now? It was an option on my form. If it's an option now, then maybe, because you could always renew your license super early, probably, I think. If y'all haven't gotten a real ID and you're able to and you want to, in terms of like travel in the US, this is basically the thing. I think on May 7th, in the US, if you normally travel using your license, it needs to meet certain requirements for you to be able to continue using it for domestic travel within the US. Different states have different types of IDs, so some already have qualified for a while, yours might have qualified for a while, but like they kept pushing the deadline. I think the actual one is like now actually happening. So a bunch of people have been going to the DMV to get new licenses because they want to use it to be able to travel within the US because they wouldn't be able to use their license at its current state. So yeah, that's all I got. With the track team getting food, oh. Okay, is it it's like a pit stop on the way back? That's kind of fun. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you get to like, I don't even know. I feel like a hot shower after a track meet would like hit the spot. Bro should show us the picture. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm like, I told myself, at first I was like, damn. But then I was like, you know what? It's gonna capture the moment in time of whatever I looked like that day with whatever I was. It just is. Maybe that's the beauty of it. I'm gonna have like one eye open. I really suck at a little to the left. Some of it's kind of hard, but you get used to it. And I believe in you. You're good at like everything else, so you're definitely gonna get good at this. It's just new to you right now. Canadian elections on Monday? Oh shit. I don't know, it was soon. So far in California we can. Maybe worth doing it soon. But it's also like a process. I don't know. Well, anyway. When she's making potions, what did Noza do? We just got Noza chewing on a bottle of lotion. At least we know that she's moisturized. Yeah, fish sauce. Why does that? Oh my God, no! SpongeBob's like fish paste. I like when he says that. Ooh, can we make pancakes for dinner soon? I'm asking like you're my mom. I'm like, can we please make pancakes for dinner soon? Please, I'll clean my room. No, but actually, can we? I just opened it up and I saw syrup in there and I was like, wait, I've been wanting to do this for a little bit. I think we'll do it soon. I think we can do it. We'll see how hungry I am tomorrow. Tomorrow we can start stream earlier, but like we might game tomorrow. We'll play it by ear. All right, 2 tablespoons of this. Oh wait. Button. So 2 tablespoons, we'll switch and then I'll go back to the instructions. There we go. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Come on, I need to get some air in there. I need an air bubble. There it is. I was scared it was gonna like pop on me. Here we go. It's really a little process we got going on here. All right, I'm gonna change my grip. All right, that's probably like 1-ish. That's probably like 2-ish. Heavy on the ish here. Okay. So we got some oyster sauce. We need, how much soy sauce? 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Two tablespoons, I believe, of dark soy sauce. 2 teaspoons, sorry, of dark soy sauce. So I'm gonna do about a tablespoon and change-ish, and that also has oyster sauce on there, so it was a little bit less per. And then we're gonna put some fish sauce in here. I love fish sauce. And then we're good for our noodles. How much of this? It says 1.5 teaspoons, so let's do about Technically, 1.5 teaspoons is half a tablespoon. Do you know that 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon? You're gonna be like, yeah. I didn't know that. I'm just putting a tablespoon in there. I thought like a teaspoon was like 2/3 of a tablespoon. So like 1.5 teaspoons was like a little over a tablespoon. I was wrong, officially. How much does it matter? Probably not much in most recipes. You kind of, you do it because it's all to taste. It's all approximate. But the math, it caught me off guard. I do believe this is our sauce though. It smells delicious. Ooh, my stomach's growling from that. I felt it. So we started, okay, we're about 40 minutes in. 40 minutes in with some like slack and stuff, I am gonna put the fish sauce away, but I am gonna take the sugar out because I know we're gonna need the sugar during this. And let's put the oyster sauce away. Is there anything else I'm gonna need? I don't think so. Cool. Oh, I need my eggs. Let's get 2 eggs out. Making good progress on the room. Heck yeah! There we go. Oh wait, there's more that I need to scroll up for. But I'm almost done with my bulk supply of eggs, but I have 1 more carton in here. It's a regular size carton. All right, we got eggs too. Now I think we're actually, before we do anything else, let's get to our noodles. So here are our noodles that have just been soaking for a few minutes. As you can see, they are here. I'm gonna drain them. They're all still hard. Well, they're a little softer, but. I'm about to raise my own chickens at this point. Can we like, someone was mentioning how like their neighbor has chickens and they give them like something else. Can we do that? Can we start making that our system here? We just got to figure out like the transportation bits, but we'll, we form our own like supply chain. Okay. So now the water with the noodles in here, I'm just gonna put this over the stove. And I'm gonna let it vibe over the water there, or over there. And then what we'll do is before we switch over there, we should coat our tofu. We should cut and coat our tofu. So let's quickly go here for a second. Timer off. Let's actually take our tofu. When the moon does what? Bring back trade, exactly. Let's start by playing RuneScape. I'm scared to code, but I need to code it to get time. Now I'm lost. That one's a sentence I haven't said before. It's starting to look like science, but like the type of science that I struggled with in school. Got cosmic brownies because I did good. Solid Healthy and Gatorade because headache. Those all sound delicious. I love cosmic brownies. I haven't gotten them in a little bit, but I should. I should stock up. All right. I'm gonna leave this on here in case I actually need to pat that again. So let's do this. Let's grab a little bowl. Let's grab a bowl like this. Let's change our view real quick. And let's put some, what should I do first? I'm gonna put let's put the stuff in here first. I'm gonna put some cornstarch, salt, and pepper. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. This part we're like kind of wigging based off of like a glance at a recipe online when I was like looking up like how to good way to pan fry tofu. Gonna open my cornstarch. Ooh, my little scoop. Let's do about maybe a tablespoon and a half. Let's see if we need the cornstarch for anything else this recipe. I don't think so. Cool. So I'll put the cornstarch away. And let's just put some garlic powder, some salt and pepper. No! Hold up. Yes. All right, we're good again. All right, that's probably fine. I'll leave the garlic powder out in case we want to add more. But I have this little mixture here. We're just gonna toss that around a little bit. I feel like it's like somewhat mixed, maybe. I like how they're just rhyming stuff. My friend Tony. Oh, I thought they would say another one. Ignore that. I don't even think I know someone named Tony. Do I? I met a bartender named Tony once. He was pretty cool. Oh wait, let me scroll up. I might have missed. I don't think I talked to you since the gala. Gala was awesome. And so fun. Gala? Gala. I say gala. Do I say gala? I say gala. I don't know why gala. Gala. Yeah. Since the gala, I was like, this. I feel like I'm saying it differently than I normally do. Gala was awesome and so fun. And I looked so good. B and Maya were genuinely speeches. Hell yeah. Did you order? You ended up ordering a shirt, right? Oh, no, you didn't order a shirt. You had a tie. Cool tie coming in. I'm telling you, you know you did really well with something fashion-wise when the girls, the gays, and theys are impressed. Oh, hell yeah. Should I take a break from cleaning and make this little Lego set my brother got? Aww. Not my bot. And your entire career. My bot having a career? Shit, look at it. Oh wait, let's do the middle slice first. Let me rinse the knife. There we go. Food's coming along. It is! Oh my god, I got a Tony's Chocolonely recently, and I thought of you, Mads. It was really yummy. I finished it. I think I finished it last night, actually. Let's do a little classic. Oh, okay. A little classic. Let's maybe into threes. Yeah, let's go into threes here. Keep that there, and then cool. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, hopefully this is enough. I might have to add some more. We'll see. Let's throw some of these in here. So I got about half of them in here right now. I'm just going to have to use my hands. Let me move this out of the way. I just gotta get that cornstarch out here. I have to coat these. Maybe even the bigger bowl would have been a move. But now I know. Now I know for the next one. All right, these might be fine, but I do need to make a separate one for the second one. So what I'll do here is, let me just put these out on here. Here. All right, I'm gonna just kind of have these here, vibing. Let's get a little more cornstarch. Some more pepper. I had a tie and matching pocket square, and then I had this super cool spider brooch on the suit jacket. Oh my god, wait, did you also have the whatchamacallit? Was there the sleeve something? What are those called? Cufflinks. Did you have cufflinks? Cufflinks. Links, not lings. Links? I don't know what's real anymore. Mrs. Links. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna put the second one on top of it. Going to galas, getting a promotion. Right? I'm so happy. The energy in the air is like exquisite. How's the weather in New York? Beautiful. It has been so nice here. It's been warm. It hasn't been like annoyingly hot. It's just been warm and pretty, and it hasn't been raining as much lately, which has been nice. All in all, like really, yeah, it's been good. Oh wait, let's. Cool. It's not going to move around as much. That's fine, I can use a little fork. Sorry about the sound. So I think the goal of the cornstarch is to seal the moisture on the inside. That's what I think I saw on the internet. I realized after the fact that the shirt I had didn't fit cufflinks. Oh, but that was okay. Oh, okay. Did you end up getting them but just not using them? I'm doing the Lego set, not Johnny Says. Hell yeah. Never listen to my bot. Unless it tells you what you want to hear, then listen to my bot. All right, yeah. These are looking a little bit better. Cool. All right, let me close this. Now, we're good to start moving over to the stove. Oh, I got some garlic here. So I was putting this in the garlic. There we go. So now, we got that little rinse. I am gonna turn on the heat for the noodles, which you'll see soon. I am gonna open a window, so you're gonna start hearing the outside world a little bit. Dude, it's like not even cold out. Okay, and then I'm gonna take these, I'm just gonna put them out onto here. Cool, and let's put that over here. Let's see what we can clear out. I'm gonna keep the sugar nearby. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Where's my drink?
11:11. Oh no, I just need a drink seltzer. Sorry. Cool, we should be okay with this. See if I can just get everything onto here and then like we're good to go. We can just shift this around. All right, we're gonna try making the biggest mistake of our lives. Who knows what you're gonna see after this? All right, let me just do a quick little cable clearance here. So I don't end up tripping on anything. I have some good space there. Some good space here. Awesome. And then, wait for it. Yeah. So there you can see the noodles. Now theoretically, I guess I'm supposed to like boil the water and then throw those in. I think we're gonna be okay for what we're doing right now. It's just easier that way. But now I can bring this over to the side. I can clear this out. Let me do a quick little, I'll do a wipe down in a second. Let's rotate, and then let's get our wok out, and let's start cooking. Well, we have been cooking, but you know. Yeah, you can see the outside world a little bit. I don't think you could really see where I live from here. Maybe that, who knows? How have y'all been with allergies lately? Let me also clear this space a little bit. Because they haven't, I don't think they've hit me yet, except my eyes were kind of itchy the other day. Or the other night even. I don't even know what time of day it was, but like my eyes were definitely itchy for a moment. Oh my God, they were itchy when I was going to the DMV. And I was like, oh my God, I have to do an eye test, I think. I was like, what if I can't see? But we were good. Nothing was needed. But you know, 'tis the season kind of a little bit. All right, so that's looking fine. Let's actually grab our wok and wok burner. Well, not really burner, but this right here. And we'll grab our wok, and what I'll do is I'll probably take, I'm gonna wait for the noodles. Sorry about the noise. Wait for the noodles to be ready-ish, maybe. Let's get some light on. Moment of truth, is that gonna hold? Kind of, actually. And then we're gonna use, I'm gonna try using the wooden spat again so that it doesn't make as much disturbing noise maybe. I'll leave that handle there. That's gonna be fine. So the first thing we're gonna end up doing is crisking up our tofu. So honestly, we might be okay with that. So let us, I'll turn the heat up on this one right here. Let me see, let's review what we need, because we're gonna need sugar for this. We have our garlic, we have our eggs, we have vegetable oil. So this says, once you have, so first prepare the protein. Protein in this case is gonna be our tofu. Once it feels like it's crispy enough, I'll just throw it onto like, I'll probably rinse the bowl and just throw it in there or something. Then once the noodles are good, I can drain them. Then we're going to heat up a tablespoon of oil in the wok. We're gonna throw in, do we just throw everything in? When hot, add the protein, spread them onto a single layer. Oh, that's fine. We already did that. I skipped that. Heat up the garlic, add the egg, beat the yolk, scramble briefly, add in the Chinese broccoli, add in the noodles, add in the sauce mixture and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Why don't I just add the teaspoons of sugar to the sauce mixture? Whatever, we should be okay. Oh my God, a raffle's been live. I didn't even realize. Did y'all win? Oh, I gotta drink seltzer. DTI once per stream, true. I sneezed about 4 billion times today. Oh my God, I was hitting. And also Club to Glue Glob, sorry. Enjoy your 7 seltzer. I'm gonna, it was for the safety of those around you. You already looked too good and they weren't ready for all that. That's like, for the people that have earned it. Only they can see the full swag. All right, let me get my seltzer. Oh, let me also rinse the bowl that we lightly marinated in. So I can put the tofu back in here. Do I even need to? Once we cook the tofu, I just throw everything in? Not cook the tofu, but you know, crisped up the tofu. Am I good to just throw everything in? Hungary, somebody won. Who won? Hold on, making a seltzer. Y'all about to hear some seltzer sounds? Oh my God, by the way, guess who, hold up. Ready? In, oh my God, Canarius Katie on all 34,000 points, damn. Guess who was just walking along the street and found on the side, like in like a box of like stuff that someone like was getting rid of, they just put it in front of their place, on the sidewalk, a bunch of fucking empty canisters for the machine. I did. Luckily, I had my backpack with me, so I took them. And then I can use them, I can exchange them. So now I have more canisters. So I don't have to like rush it, you know? Like now when I'm running low, I'm already gonna have an extra pack. I took enough for an extra pack to just have it handy. So like I'm always like on like, I'll have like an extra buffer of like a month's worth of canisters whenever I like finish one and can send it back in. Amazing, people are just getting rid of these things. They're just getting rid of these canisters. That's money right there. That saves you like $60. Every time, by the way. Well, that was good. I love seltzer. It's the beauty of life, you know? Sometimes the beauty of life is just bubbles. How am I with these? With the noodles on the side? Let me think. Let's think. I'm probably gonna run the dishwasher tonight, actually. Let me use this, 'cause I'm gonna use it anyway. They are getting softer. I was scared, I heard the flame, but it's just the wind. They're getting there. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna have that heat up until it starts bubbling. Stirring these around. That looks good to me. All right, so let's do the tofu. So let's do a rundown. A rundown out loud of what we're gonna do here. I think I can do, I guess it's the tofu, then remove the tofu, then put in some fresh oil. I'm gonna use the oil that's left over, I think. I'll throw in the garlic. After like 10, 15, 20 seconds, I'll crack the 2 eggs, scramble it up a little bit inside the pan. Once it's partially cooked, oh, here's just to do 1 egg per serving. That's fine, we'll be okay. Then we add in the Chinese broccoli, then we add in the noodles and the sauce and the sugar. And then turn it up to heat and then let the noodles crisp up a little bit on the pan if you can. And then that's it, I think. Yeah, okay, my serving, I think my instructions include doing this like twice. That's why it's like extra long. But I think we're okay. Oh my God, hi Gubera! And possibly hi Jenny. Second in long jump, hell yeah! Incredible Automod message. Your internet's getting cut out because you're on the bus in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Have a wonderful night. Congrats again on the track meet. You're doing great. It's super rad. We got a cool new term in our Automod. It's awesome. Not only that, it's 11:11. Hell yeah! Thank you. Good womp right there. Sometimes beautiful life is just bubbles, bars. Do you know what's crazy? Like both me and SpongeBob would say that unironically. Oh, that's boiling. I would turn the camera so you can see what's going on in here, but I'm afraid. Every time like I hear like a noise, I'm like, ah, I'm like jumping. Oh, these are good. Is there a way I can show you this? Yeah. There's one. Let's do, let me do a texture check. It's almost there. Let's do, set a timer, 1 minute and 28 seconds. Beautiful. Actually? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Turning on the wok. Oh, well, that's fine. I realized that I'm not doing I was gonna do this first because of the garlic, but I realized we're gonna do the tofu first. It's fine, I'll let it heat it up for a second. Should be okay. Won't hurt. This thing heats up fast too. All right, we are gonna have to turn this on though. Sorry. Now you're not gonna hear any of the music. A slice of noodle, that was actually kind of tasty. It tastes like nothing, but at the same time, like I'm so hungry that it almost does. Oh, what the hell is a bubble buck? Wait, there's music? You guys are getting paid? Did someone, Bubblebuck sounds like something from SpongeBob, right? Oh my God, yes, it is on sale right now. Yeah, they always do sales. It's like 25% off right now. You hear this is double too, right? Yeah, I see it in desktop audio and I also see it in the thing. I got you, I'm gonna fix that. Oh no, you do get Bubble Bucks. Yeah, you do. When you order stuff, you get Bubble Bucks. You're right, I forgot. Yeah, it's 20% off. I think I'm gonna get a machine for my parents as well. But they had it for the holiday right now. I'm turning the heat off for the nudes. Oh my God, I forgot about the oil. Oh, damn it. That's too hot. Whew. Hold up. I'm turning off the heat. I'm gonna let this cool down for a second because I just want to give it a moment. I want to get better control over this. She's warm up there. Once I'm feeling good about it, now I'll turn the heat back on. I'm gonna put on like I'm gonna reduce the heat actually now. I'm gonna put a decent amount of oil. We're gonna see what we can do here. Here, turn the heat back up. Gonna move this to the side. I'm gonna put a little bit more oil on the sides there. For the noodles, I'm actually going to dump the noodle water. I'm gonna semi drain the noodle water. I'm gonna get rid of as much of it as I can, and I'm gonna replace it with just some cold water if I can. No, I lost the noodle. I knew that was gonna happen. I want to stop the noodles from cooking. Got some cold water in there. All right, I need this to be hotter. I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit more and then I'll toss them. Meanwhile, we'll need to do another light draining and get some cold water in here. Woo. It's warm. Okay. Genuine, I know. If it was like a teeny one, if that helps a little bit for me, but I say if that helps as if like I'm not the audience for who's gonna be eating this. Separate these a little bit. Oh, you know what? I probably should have maybe coated them in maybe some oil before I threw them in together. Nah, that's fine actually. They're getting coated in oil pretty well. We do have some crisp around some edges there. We'll see how visible that is though. You're right. It's like pouring one out, you know? I'm just sitting here like, now what? Let's switch ears. Sick. What'd y'all have for dinner today? Also, I'm gonna scroll up in case I missed something here. No, I mean, I was thinking about channel points at first too for a second. This is fantastic. The hydrate was good, by the way. Thank you for that one too. All right, lost my mouse. Get her back in here. Maybe not. Oh, there she is. I'm still dying at there's music. I'm like, shit, y'all really can't hear it. All right, now the heat's definitely transferring through. This is gonna season this thing nicely, like the wok. Oh, okay, it's gonna burn some of these though. I'm gonna lower that. Bam. That one's that one got a little too much. No, it's gonna be delicious. There is, but low. Yeah, it's super low right now. No, I think it's something that like you probably, are you wearing headphones? I feel like it's the type of music that you only hear if you're watching the stream with headphones, but like, cause I realized that for some streams, like I don't think there's music playing, then I put in headphones and I'm like, oh my God, there is, it's just super faint. Trying to toss it around like as gently as possible. We're definitely getting a little bit of crunch on the exterior of these though. Ooh, hot oil. Okay, get some oil on me. No, not water. Maybe it is oil. The music lowers based on the mic input, like there's audio ducking on. So especially when this is on, timer off. It's not gonna hear that. Give me 1 second. Timer off. Do you hear it now, the music? No, it's all right, either way. All right, this is definitely, now what I'll do is I'm gonna turn the heat off. I think the tofu is basically at an adequate level for me. I'm content with this. We got a little oil left over. I'm going to use to cook the rest of this. No, yeah, when I'm at the stove, it's gone. you're hearing the fan and the tofu. So what I'm going to do is, the heat is off right now. I'm going to take the bowl that we seasoned in. I rinsed it out already, so it looks like this. You can see yourself in the reflection. And I'm gonna try to take this tofu and just kind of let it vibe in here. One at a time, apparently. There we go. One. It's like I feel like I scoop like I have so much. It's like a claw machine. Taking this out is like a claw machine where it's like you have all this potential and then you end up with like one on there. Oh no, just kidding, one. I lied. Ignore everything I said. That one's not gonna make it on there. I knew it. All right, for this. There we go, that worked for the last ones. So now I have this oil in here. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take, so we have our tofu's here, vibing. It's okay, tofu, you go when you feel like it. Tofu will win the race. All right, now this last bit's gonna be really, really fast, I think. So, we're going to add in the garlic. as soon as the garlic looks like it's about to burn, we're gonna crack both of our eggs. Technically I should do one at a time, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna bring this plate over here to crack the egg on so that I don't get the counter as dirty as, I don't get it dirtier than I need to, you know? A piece of tofu on there. And then, yeah, I don't know, let's do it. So let's turn this heat up. Let's put that on like a sort of medium. Gonna take our garlic. It's fine if the oil isn't hot enough yet. Gonna coat that in here. I think we might be okay with this. Gonna drain the noodles fully. Cool. Now the noodles are just kind of vibing on the side. Let's toss these around. So we start getting a little color on there. Gonna put a dash more of oil, mainly for the egg. Okay, turning down the heat a little bit. So I just wanted to get that one done too. With those 2 eggs alone, there's like a $30 dish. Let me get this out of the way. Let me rinse my hands that have egg on them. All right, what happens next? So it looks good. Then I gotta throw the Chinese broccoli in here. I don't think I have enough oil in the pan for it, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. You know who, is it Louis Rossmann? I don't think so. Who are they? I can learn. Egg is the new edible gold leaf in recipes. Genuinely, I'm like, do I need this in this recipe? I'm like, will this work without it? I used to be like, eggs are so good at like just like, you know, filling in recipes when you need something, and now I'm like, how necessary is the egg in this one? The recipe's like an omelet. All right, so now that's going. I think we can now add in the noodles, the sauce mixture, and some sugar. So let's add in our noodles. Got a lot of noodles here. I think we might need more sauce. Where the spatula comes in handy. Oh, a usable sauce right there. And then Now I gotta toss this, I think. I say. That smells so good. All right, now I gotta go high on the heat. And we gotta let the noodles absorb the sauce and then also start toasting against the edge of the pan. It's a computer tech guy who has a repair shop. He reminds, really? Does he have like a YouTube channel or something? You guys look alike and even sound kind of alike, and I'm just saying, man, that's so funny. Wait, where can I find them? I saw a TikTok where someone put cottage cheese and scrambled eggs to have more protein in it, and I tried it today, it was the way I was like, wait, should I? But you answered this. I watched a video where a guy used it in mac and cheese. Do you feel like you like cottage cheese in other contexts? I don't think I ever, like I've had cottage cheese before, but like I used to have like a teacher that would like they would just like have like a tub of cottage cheese and they would just have a spoon and like that was like, I feel like, I don't know if it was like their snack or their lunch, but like I'd never gone like that far into cottage cheese, but like that's like what I associate it with usually now. Turn the heat up to high. All right, so now the heat is up high, and I need this thing to start smoking. If it doesn't start smoking, I don't want it. Oh my God, wait! I need to add this. I think once, okay, yeah. So now I add it back. Okay, we're good. We're good on time. We did it in the right order. I forgot we had tofu with this too. I feel like I might need to make more sauce. Because now I want to like... What I might do... Let's add... Well, I guess I should try it before I add more. But if anything, I'll add like a little more soy sauce and oyster sauce. And we can kind of go from there. I'll turn up the fan again. It's getting a little smoky in here. And let's open up the windows while we're at it. I want to get like a little bit of like a char on these noodles if we can. Think more sauce to the move. Let's make some more sauce real quick. After I open these windows in their entirety. If a pigeon flies in here, everyone say hi to the pigeon, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take one, probably a little over a tablespoon in there. Let's grab some oyster sauce. I'm not gonna add more fish sauce because I think I could always top that off at the end. I kind of want to get this in here quick. That's probably a fair amount. Okay. Oh yeah, look, we got a nice little... I'm like, is my fire alarm gonna go off? No, a lot of it is because I open my windows all the way. And then we'll see at the end. Afterwards, I'll taste it and I feel like it's missing anything, like either more fish sauce, some white pepper. Ooh, wait. They mentioned sprinkle around white pepper and serve with chili vinegar. How do I make chili vinegar? There's a recipe here. Do I need to cook it or can I just mix stuff together? White vinegar, Thai chili. Oh, I gotta pound stuff together? Oh, I don't know about that. I feel like I could chop up some Thai chilies though. Throw them in here. Here, I turn the heat off. I'm gonna let this kind of be. And I got a shit ton of like frozen Thai chilies. We can make them easily not frozen in like a moment. See what I can do without wrecking the view. Nice. Let's grab 2 of these. Been looking no time by the way. Lego set made. Ooh, how was it? Taking a rest from my back and then back to cleaning. Making lots of progress. Might take a break for fries. Heck yeah. I think the breaks are like necessary for this. So you don't also just like lose your mind, you know? Yeah, get the soy sauce off the floor. All right, let me see what I can do here. I think if I chop up yeah? They should defrost pretty quickly, I think. That didn't get very coated. It's probably stuck together. Let's chop this one up too. I like the color that it adds to it too, you know? Bring her butter high. If pigeon flies in, you can cross. You're right. You're right. You see? What would I do without you? I wouldn't have framed it that way. I wouldn't have thought about it. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty solid here. I'll turn on the heat one more time. I'll go to a super high heat, and we'll see if I can get some of these to separate. Some of these noodles are stuck together. Oh, it tastes amazing. Oh my God. I wish I'm gonna have leftovers for tomorrow, but I fear I won't. I fear it is too good right now. I fear it is too good and an appropriate quantity for my one dish tonight. Gotta refill this, which I'll do later. All right, let's take this and slide it away. And bring her butter. Enjoy your 8th seltzer. How you doing, cutie pie? If you're talking to me, I'm doing swell. I'm really excited to eat this food. I'm pretty hungry. And look, it only took us an hour and 30 minutes. An hour and a half for a recipe that probably is like a 30-minute recipe. But like with a lot of yapping and stuff. I think it's fine. Bam, okay. I posted, the video in Jen Picks in Discord, but I'm gonna head to bed now. Night all. Have a wonderful night, Katie. Again, congratulations on the engagement. And then also, I'll let you know when I watch the video. I'll probably respond to it on Discord, honestly. Let's go back to center. Little center main right here. And let's see how this goes. Nice little song, you know? All right, let's bring you over here. No way that camera's still, yeah, it's definitely not. I knew it. You already know what bowl we're using. Y'all already know, but do you? Okay, and then, this. I gotta pull you around. What's that? Oh, come on. No, we're so close. Yes, all right, we're in. Yes, okay. Shoot, I gotta move you a little bit there. Be fine, 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 be fine. Yes, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, it's perfect the way it is. All right, grab one of these. Grab one of these. All right, everything, my stove is fully off. The stove light is fully off. Let's get some tofu from here. That seems good for portion number one, which I will again be having several of tonight, but we're just starting like this. Be fine, be fine, be fine. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, grab a fork. No! I feel like a fork and a spoon usually is what goes well for me with this. All right, that's fine. Okay. Almost. Yes. Oh no. Come on, please. At this point, I'm like, y'all know what it looks like. But no, we can do it. You know what? I'm just gonna hold it. You know? Who needs to actually eat it? Just look at it real quick. Get a mental picture. Damn it. Tomorrow this is solved, I swear. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I think this might play a role. And you know, we can just, oh wait, it's not even working that way either. Almost. Okay, and yeah. Okay, and oh God, don't break either. Okay. All right, so what did she do allegedly? Maybe? Maybe? Heck yeah. And now, whew, my forehead's so sweaty right now. There we go. I should have clipped it. Was I clipped the handheld shot? No. Where? Is you're swell. But yeah, what did Ginny do? What if tomorrow was today? The way it almost is for me. All right. Cheers. Bite number 1. I'm just gonna have the noodle. Exclamation point nom if you want to take a bite. Oh wait, let me take a photo. That's probably good enough. Okay, now. Cheers. Can I haste a sip of seltzer? Gave, yes. We had a good photo. How much I think it was. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. All right. Also, that tastes incredible. The fact that so many of these noodles are like stuck together, but like it's just like a thick, chewy bite, and it's fantastic. Remember when we made noodles from scratch? It was fun, but also incredibly time-consuming. Shinigami, I hope you're well. Enjoy your 4th seltzer. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Okay, well, hopefully the mouse still works. How you doing, mouse? There you go. Imagine if it just ended stream that way. Oh, it did right-click something. All right, the tofu is not crispy. Well, that one wasn't crispy, but it was delicious. It's like, I think because the oil, I think I need to have the oil be very hot to give it a crisp. Let me try this one. It's not crispy, but it's delicious. Like it's, honestly, I would do it like this every time. It's definitely full of flavor. The consistency is so good. So yeah, these are stuck together, so the inside, well, you can't even see. Oh yeah, that was delicious. Making more sauce was the move, by the way. The same as me dropping my phone and almost banning 6 people. It's literally, that's how it goes. The other day, remember when I clicked on a scene that had nothing in it? And it was just silent for a little bit? That must have been kind of nice for you, actually. Chelsea, enjoy your 274th seltzer, by the way. Get a good crisp on tofu if pressed for an hour or more. Getting more of the water out helps to crisp it up more. That makes sense. Because like these have like on the outside, their exterior appearance is definitely like toasted, but the consistency still isn't. But like the salt, pepper, and garlic, and then on top of that, the sauce that's in here, it's like incredible. Like it's you feel it in the entire bite. Oh, there's egg in here. Yeah. This would enter my rotation for a couple of reasons, is why I think this is a really, really good one for weeknight dinner. This is one of the fastest, this is one of like the simplest recipes. We cut garlic and the Chinese broccoli. The sauce was like I think I usually have most of, if not everything that I need for this recipe. The sauce was soy sauce, oyster sauce, and fish sauce. Like I have that all the time. I'm going up for a second. I want to know what Ginny maybe did. Maybe, heavy on the maybe. I did give up on the camera. I have a new cable coming tomorrow, which totally could have been here today if I tested this before today. But this cable is just like a little bit, it's a little broken. It gave up. It's like that iPhone charger that like stops working in one direction, so you switch to the other direction, but then eventually it stops working both ways, and you're like, well, that's its real expiration. Whoa. This noodle had like a decent like char, like toast on it. That was nice. Ooh. I liked that. Allegedly jumping on the top shelf where the plants, where the plants she isn't allowed in are. Are there any plants that Ginny does like? Genie is exploring gravity by climbing. Felines in STEM. Oh. This is really like, I honestly, like I knew it'd be good. This is like I might do this again tomorrow. Johnny had a mouse that slammed 65 times on my desk, and then I accidentally knocked. Okay, sorry, that I slammed 65 times on my desk. Can I ask what game you were playing? But it breaking, that's what I feel like with like my iPhone. I've like sometimes, I mean, I'm pretty good with my phone, but I've like dropped it, like it's falling downstairs. I mean, this one's fine. But like in the past when I've had like an iPhone, like I've like sometimes like dropped it down like steps. I've like done like all these things. And then it's like you accidentally like put it down on the table a little bit too hard and it just shatters. Fixed it with a toothpick and tape. That's nature's supplies. Also, Brian, dude, hi. I just want to tell, oh yeah, Chinese broccoli, so I think it's Gailan. Let me see. I think Chinese broccoli is just like a nickname for it. But in the store, in like the grocery store where you'll find it, it'll usually say both. Yeah, and it is like, I definitely like some parts of it had like the little broccoli like bits. I don't know like what it is though in relation to it. But like I see why broccoli. But we're mainly using like the stem here. We also do use the leaves. What does mouse do to you? I'm like, what game are you playing? Now she's biting my ankles. I pretend I do not hear it. Or read it? See it? Maybe? But Brian, how have you been? How's life been? How have things been? It's been a while. An hour from home, then on the way home. Oh my God. I hope that you're doing okay. I hope that everyone involved is doing okay, Shinigami. Damn. I'm really jumping everywhere. Broke up like 2 weeks ago. Oh my God, I hope you're doing okay too. Damn. I need to start catching up with y'all more often. I'm just so much is happening. So you're saying it's like a wired headphone? Yeah, where you gotta like twist it in order to hear it out of both ears. You gotta like adjust it to the perfect position. She has cat grass. Oh, she likes it? Does she like her cat grass? And I let her chew on my money tree because it isn't toxic. And I also gave up on it. What's a money tree? Some sort of, oh my, should I? Should I? Honestly, God, it's so good. Everything about this flavor is delicious. Also, really happy that we added the Thai chili pepper. I forget you can't see it. I need to get my phone camera, the wireless thing, working again as a backup. I'm so excited about my new art setup. It's not done at all yet, but I'm already just so excited about this new set. I'm excited for you. It's gonna be such like a nice, like, I feel like it's gonna be refreshing too. And honestly, I don't know if this is like gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be similar anyway, but like my bedroom, if you look at like my YouTube videos, like my bedroom that I have in my parents' house, like I had it away for, I don't even know, for one day out of nowhere, like obviously way before I moved in here, I decided to just like rearrange it completely. Like I put my bed, I put everything in a whole new spot. But it was the way that it was for many, many years, a lot of my life. And like one day I was like, I need to just like change things up a little bit. And I rearranged it. I put my bed, I was like in the middle of the room. I put it in like a corner and I put my desk in like a weird spot. And now the desk setup is what you see. The desk setup, when I switched the desk setup from what y'all saw, with the desk being like to the side versus being like the angle where we're looking like head on in the old setup, like that was like, I changed up my room completely and I just like shook everything up. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it never got old. It felt, I felt like I was living in a brand new place. Things just like were like nice for like a very, like it's just, yeah. It's a refreshing shakeup and I hope that yours has utility. I dropped my phone on concrete so many times last week. I dropped it 1 foot at the gym and the screen shattered. That's how it goes. And I don't know why. I had my phone like naked without a case for like a year and a half, but nothing happened to it. It didn't break when I did have a case for it either though, so I don't have anything for that one. My screen protector has got some scuff on it though. Oh, it's so good. This stream is making me incredibly hungry. I'll try and clean fries. Fries. My thoughts are fries. What's Crunker? What do you do in that game? When we figure out a way to fix the trunk so it will close again. I hope you're able to get it like resolved. I'm glad that you're okay and that the car is mostly okay. But definitely a scary experience. I'm glad you're graduating. Get an economics degree. First of all, congratulations on this. Like, it's a process. School is a process. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It probably takes some years off your life in terms of stress. So like, big congratulations on that. I hope that you get to celebrate and hope you get to like appreciate like the work that you put into this, because it really is like it's a huge step. And sometimes we rush into like the next thing because like it's scary and stressful and like everyone's like, yeah, you gotta find out, now you gotta find out like a job or something. But I hope that you're able to like take a moment to like celebrate your accomplishments here. Looking for a job in the city? Ooh. I hope we find one. That's so exciting. Totally unrelated, but I got a pair of jorts online. I really like them. I wore them with a Sublime shirt, and I never felt so Californian before. That's cool. How often do you order clothes online? I haven't done that in a while. Cause like I think I was uncertain of like sizing for a bit. But like I used to quite a bit. Maybe I should like dabble. I don't think I have a pair of jorts. Let's change that. My thoughts are also fries. We're so in sync, on the same wavelength for real. Hell yeah. I'm so on it. You know, cheers. I'm gonna serve myself more right now. That's so good. What? Okay, now I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like that one was a little bit too long. I don't know what you know their situation is out there. I don't know what things are looking like, but I feel like duration-wise, that was like 2 to 3 seconds too long for most cases. This is NYC, right? Yeah. This is NYC with my windows open. I just thought that one was gonna end a little bit sooner, and it felt weird. Speaking of dates, I've been eating so many dates. Dates and peanut butter. I'm almost out, but they're so expensive right now. They're so pricey. I'm trying to slow down, but it's so hard because they're so good. And I was thinking about that today because I'm toward the end of my last box. Me. That one's actually funny. I like that one. I like the emoji combination. It like adds like. Give me a second. Thank you. Needed that. I need to do that more often. You say too many funny things for me to let them slide, you know? Probably similar. I'm trying to pull it out. Oh yeah. Again, I'm glad it wasn't like. Glad it wasn't any worse, but I'm sorry that it happened, type of thing. Oh, you mean the person outside? That too. Honestly, let's see. Because I hear a different siren every 3 seconds. Not gonna lie, I looked outside, there is nobody on the street. Don't really know, don't know where these sounds are happening. What I do know though, is that I have a ton of food left in this walk, waiting for me. Yeah. Hell yeah. How long? 3 years, damn. Isn't that wild to think about? Like at some point, whenever you do your followage, like thinking of like, that's what you were doing that amount of time, 3 years, 1 month, 8 days, 2 hours, 35 minutes and 1 second ago, approximately, because my bot's a little bit funky with it. viewer watching stream and you clicked the follow button. Just waiting there, menacingly. I want to bring that into the stream too. I have a bunch of SpongeBob audio like sound bites that I've written down in my notes for me to put into the stream, and I just never do it. One big one is, oh brother, this guy stinks. That one I feel like we can really embrace. 3 years, 7 months. Oh my God. That's crazy. I really use Twitch, but I saw you were streaming. Isn't this so wild? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad y'all are all, oh my God, I can't even speak, here tonight. Eating food. I wish I was able to start the food streams earlier so we can all eat dinner at the same time. Well, maybe we're eating at the same time. I don't know. For some of y'all, it's like 9? Maybe. We're growing up with you, man. Isn't that so cool to think about? Like if you go to like our old clips, there's a good chance that there's probably some old clips that have your chat messages in there. And it's like, damn, we were like entirely different people back then. It's 9. Okay, for me, it's me doing math right now. I think I just ate basically an entire Thai chili pepper. And that one. With some noodle on the side. Almost every bit of that bite was the chili pepper. Oh my God. What's your followage date? Okay, so the followage is a little bit funky. What's your date? 4:30. Oh my God, you're almost there. In like a week, technically. Whoa. The day you made your account. Again, so honored. I'm honored that you stayed after all this time. Oh, my eyeballs. There we go. It's so good. It's so good. Like every bite is good. This is a great recipe. It's a great recipe and it's very easy to follow. And honestly, if you don't have Chinese broccoli, you could probably find something else that has a similar texture. I mean, you could probably do, I don't know, it's like if you have any broccoli in your fridge using those stems, but you could like play with it. I think they described it as like a street food type of thing. You can use probably just any other veggie that you feel like will like fry well on the wok. Even like a pepper. It's really just the sauces. And the tofu is great. This recipe isn't for tofu. Or rather, it doesn't use they don't use tofu when they make it in like their iteration, because I have a video with it. But it's just one of those things you can just swap out, you know? I think they use beef, but I think you could sub it out for like chicken, sub it out for shrimp. You could sub it out for like nothing. You could just use, you know, you got the egg in there and stuff. Sometimes I just think about what I use, like, or when I see like a menu, usually you pick like the dish and then you pick like your protein, and I feel like it's usually shrimp, beef, chicken, or tofu. Or maybe egg? Now I'm going back to yeah. It was too good. What choice did you leave me with? I'm gonna say, have you been, bro? How's work? Things are good. When I think about work, I think about how much time does work give me outside of work. And lately, it was a little busy like a week or two ago, where it was kind of, you know, but like I think, you know, I've made a lot of progress on stuff to like get more time out of work, so I've been able to be more of like a me. Because like when I'm working, if I'm working like just full long days throughout like the entire week without like even like into like the evening, then like anyone else, like it just fries your brain a little bit, especially like when I'm doing a lot of, I'm in a phase of work where everything I'm doing is risky-ish. So it's like I have to be like extra cautious not to like break stuff while I'm doing stuff. And if I do that for too long, then like it kind of like, that's where like burnout kind of hits. And like we were approaching there recently, but I made it. We made it through. I think I organized enough to like get through it. So now things are back to like a medium phase, I would say. But like outside of work, I'm able to not think about work, which is nice, especially because I'm not on call right now, which is also really nice. So I've been able to just focus on like, sorry, dance classes. But they're so fun. I don't know. I love them. And I love the people in them. There are different dance classes that I have different people in it, and then some overlap. I convince some people to come to other dance classes. It's just fun. Salsa is something that I'm trying to get better at sooner. Because I went to Salsa Social again, and it was fun, but I need to like, my like dictionary, I don't even know, my catalog of salsa steps for like when you're just like at a social. Because like when you're in class, depending on the class, like I'm still in like early level classes, so it's, you know what combination you're doing, and everyone's kind of like, you already know like the order of steps, versus when you're at like a social and you're just dancing freely, you decide what you want to do and you have to lead another person, well, depending on like what role you play. And so I'm trying to get to really lock in and get my like salsa catalog in my head down in terms of what, you know, how to prepare to like turn someone in both directions, and how to do like different, I don't know, like there's like different motions that you do, but like I have to actually do them when I'm dancing with like a stranger in a public setting. So it helps to remember them. So this time around, this past social, like I kind of had it down, and I'm trying to get better at that. So I'm gonna try to progress. That's one of the things I'm trying to lock in more. I went to another open pole session this weekend. My thighs are bruised. My camera roll is interesting, but I feel good. This happens to me in other streams too. I leave and come back, my message is pinned when I come back. It's like the curse of like being too funny. You and Ryan making sure I never look in peace. Damn right. God, I love being in Ryan's chat. That makes sense. It seems like you need to have a level of chemistry platonically with another person. Yeah. Because like basically, if you think about it, it's like 8 steps. Oh my God, a raffle's live for 26,000 points. If you want energy, you can have extra join the chat, you can possibly win some. Do you have Aldi there? Yes, kind of. I don't know how close to, I gotta check. But like I've been to Aldi's before. Like I've been to like an Aldi before, but I've been to a couple. But in salsa, and I guess it doesn't matter if it's New York or not, it's like the same idea. It's like, let's say like you have someone in like a position. If I want to like turn, then I need to like finish a step in a certain way, and you have to like, you guide them maybe with like this hand. If you want to spin them, then like the count beforehand, you gotta like lift their hand and like either push it like that, you either lift and turn your hand and push, or like you lift and like you kind of pull it across, but you don't want to like go, but it like depends on like how you do it. And each of those signals to the other person whether they need to spin in one direction or another, or like what position their hands need to like lay in. Like there's just like all those like little things. So for me, it's like if I know the general thing of what I want to do, I need to remember what to signal to them and when to start signaling it to them so they know. Eddie! Oh my God, sorry. Sorry that it's doubled. Eddie, thank you so much for the resub and happy 26 months. Oh my God, Aleja, hi. Aleja, enjoy your 39 seltzer. And Eddie, hope you enjoy the next month of hiccups. Not of hiccups, well, Eddie, I hope you enjoy the next month of emos and no ass and emotes and no ads. And congaries to Ava and Lily on 13K points each. Yeah, that was correct. But hi, Leah. You should try the chili mango dip they have there. Okay. Chili mango dip, that sounds good. Do you know what I almost made today? When I almost prepared? I almost soaked rice so we can make mango sticky rice again. But I was like, let me just keep it. I knew I was starting stream late, so I was like, let me just keep it short and sweet. Glad we didn't make rice, by the way. Because I'm glad I remembered that this is like a noodle dish, so like we kind of already have that covered. It's perfect the way that it is. This, I think I could actually make it in 30 minutes, with tofu in particular. I think I could find a maybe a slightly more optimized way in terms of coating the tofu and getting it in there, but in general, ooh, got a chili pepper in there. I think we can do it pretty quickly. I would do this, like this is a good weeknight dinner. Sorry, I think I lost my mouse again. I hope it has battery. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh, maybe it's still on battery. I didn't even check. Look at all these gambles. Did y'all win anything? Oh, I'm Brian. Enjoy your 9th seltzer. Be sure to type an exclamation point bankrupt if you run out of points, and you should be able to get your points back. Well, you should be able to get a number of points back in relative to your number of seltzers. And Avo, enjoy your 11th seltzer. But hi. There we go. You got 900 points because you have 9 seltzers. Aw. Did you just curse Eddie with a month of hiccups? I fear I did. I would like to apologize. I would like to formally apologize for my words. Do not manifest hiccups on me. I'm so sorry. What do you think is like, what would you rather have? Anyone in here? Hiccups for a month or spring allergies for a month? Someone's gonna say an answer so clearly, and they're gonna be like, obviously this, and I'll be like, shit, you're right. Spring allergies. Hiccups more than 45 minutes hurts. That's fair too. Can I choose neither? I don't know if that's allowed. Hiccups because having itchy nose and eyes literally drive me insane. On one hand, I'm like, I experience spring allergies, so like I already do that, so I know what it's like. On the other hand, they're so annoying. Allergies suck. When they're bad, they suck. I mean, obviously. Why did I go with the hiccups? I feel like the hiccups would drive me mad too. I gotta think about it. Drive me mads. Exclamation point mads. Loki, I'm supposed to meet a guy oh! So can't we skip that month? You know what? Fine. Yeah, we can. Your wish has been granted. I think. Slip on a banana every day for a year. Ooh, or shit yourself in front of a crowd of 80,000. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of realistically what the context, like, does the crowd know? Sorry, by the way. I mean, I'm glad we ate already. Sorry, VOD watchers. I'm guessing in this scenario, you're not allowed to do any remedies. I think you can do things to, like, ease them, but none of your remedies will make them go away. So it's like, maybe, like, your eyes are less itchy, and your nose is like less runny, but like it's still like a little itchy and runny, and it's still there. So it won't be at max intensity the entire time. 80K, not that many, right? I'm slipping and sliding. You're like, nobody's gonna catch me. The crowd is recording and laughing at you. Yeah, I'm gonna slip on a banana peel. I don't think I can, because there's no recovery. People still call that dude like Alex from Target or something. Backpack kid. All it takes is one moment in your life. I don't want to be known as the poop and go viral for pooping myself. Yeah. I can do the split, so if I slip on a banana every day, I can be smooth with it and split so I don't feel embarrassed. That's not a bad idea. Oh, I gotta stretch tonight. Ooh, I kind of want to take another shower. I feel like I'm sweating again. I am sweating again, to be fair. Salads. I will never escape the salads. I'm honestly glad it's a part of my lore. When I see the I can't, I think of ZG every time. It's my hinge prompt. It's gotten me a lot of, oh my god, I thought it was going to be, it's gotten me out of a lot of matches, and I'm like, well, you know, we're talking about poop there. I like to shower after I cook because I'm afraid I smell like the oil in food. While I might not be afraid that I do, I think I'm certain that I do. I definitely do. What? No, I wanted another one. That was fun. I definitely, my shirt. Oh my god! Mr. Zift, hi. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Oh my god, wait, you were playing this before. I think I've asked about this game. Oh, my hair. Oh my god, my hair. My hair definitely smells like just like our food. You remember my name? Yeah. Well, I mean, I know last time I did ask you again. I remember you told me once, and then the next, like at some point in the future, I was like, wait. And then, but like now it's like it's saved. It's saved in here. Keeping that locked in. Oh, am I still? Honestly, let me see how much I've left. I might save the rest. I might actually have leftovers. I think I totally have leftovers. Oh, I totally have leftovers. Okay. I'm gonna actually put this in Tupperware right now. Just because I think it'll, let me see, actually, before I start shattering everything. Sorry, you're just hearing all this. But Mr. Zift, how are you today? I hope your stream went well. No pressure to stay and hang if you feel like you're exhausted, like you were just streaming, you were just gaming. You know, when you're streaming, I know like you're on. And so sometimes it's nice to be off for a little bit after that. So I am currently stuffed, satisfied, and I have enough for tomorrow. Delicious. That what, right? Yeah, I mean, we got a decent amount in here. This is gonna be great for tomorrow for lunch. Easy. CW, hi. But yeah, I made a ton. Welcome back. How are you? I wanted to be like a hi back, I'm dad or whatever, but I don't remember like what the joke is like outside of the context of the TV show where the dad says that. Oh my god, tteokbokki sauce will go crazy on those noodles. You're so right. I should. Oh wait, I'm actually gonna get some. I have it on my shopping list. I just didn't. I didn't get to go to the place that I went to get the broccoli. It wasn't too pricey. It was a little bit. It was a little bit up there. So I was like, let me go to my usual place. Do you drink tea? I do. I do. Well, there are a few things. So, I mean, one, technically, I don't even know if like the yerba mate, people, I don't know if people consider it, I consider it tea. But, you know, I'm just a random person. But I drink that every day, but then I also have like I have like just tea bags of, what do I have? I feel like I got like oolong tea, I have white tea, I have like a lemon ginger tea, I got green tea. There's a whole world of teas though that I've yet to explore. I do like tea at places that like serve like good tea, like that like have like more elaborate teas than like I would see in a grocery store that I have here. Mr. Zift, enjoy your 16 seltzer. Thank goodness you claimed it. Yeah, the total right now, I can't even imagine how high it is. That's got to be what, 17,000? I think we were getting up there a while ago. If any of y'all haven't claimed your seltzers, be sure to do so. Also, CMW, enjoy your second seltzer. I love yerba. Me too. I drink this thing. I drink it twice a day. I haven't tried like the cold like cans of it, but I think I should. I think I want to know what it's like. I've been loving passion fruit peach black tea lately. Ooh, do you make that blend yourself or do you buy it? You started growing dragon fruit? How long does that take? I'll buy yerba tea. Ooh. Wait, that's really cool. They're big? I mean, I would imagine. I just have like the loose leaf tea and then I got like the metal straws and stuff. 3 to 4 years, damn. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so fun. I love that. I look forward to hearing about their progress. They grow on a cactus? Do you have like an outside environment where these would grow well in, or like do you curate? Do you like put together some enclosure for them to grow in. I tried the cans of yerba mate before and I like them a lot, but I also don't like hot drinks. So, hot drinks at all. So I'm biased towards the cold version. Maybe it'll be good. I believe my thoughts. Okay, so I haven't tried the cold one. I imagine it is like I imagine it probably has like some sugar. I imagine it's different than drinking this cold, because this cold, I wouldn't usually opt for that. But like people who've had the cold one that I know seem to really like it. So I'm guessing it's got like it's like a good, they got a good thing going with that. I'm making myself, that was a delicious sip, sorry. My little like exhale, I don't even want to call that a moan, but I was just like, damn. I heard myself and I was like, shit. I love the yerba cans. Is there a certain brand that you have? Climber Fuel. Not like hot yerba though. It's just like the same energy. Oh, you get like, you feel like you get the same like literally the same like energy boost for it. I used to drink a lot more yerba. Did you have it hot or cold, Avo? I like clean or Guayaki. I've seen Guayaki a lot. I don't think I've seen any other brands. Cherry lime clean. Wait, they got like other flavors of these? I'm intrigued. It's like an unsweetened tea. Now I need to try it. I saw them at the grocery store recently, and that's what got me thinking about them again too. I put together an enclosure for them. Got it. How many do you, like, how does it, I mean, not how many do you grow, because I feel like you said they grow in a cactus, so they probably just like spawn. Oh wait, after they grow, let's say 3-4 years, after they grow, is it a faster cycle? I have loose leaf in my cabinet though for hot. Okay, nice. Who up yerba in their mate? Literally. Oh my God, I never even finished my mate. You see it right here. I did this. Actually, maybe I did. No, I kind of did. I think I drank most of it before dance, but I still had some dry leaves at the top. But I think I did an extra pour right before stream today. But yeah, this is my mate from earlier. I gotta wash this. I'll put it over here. Yeah, so I can clean that before I go to bed. I always make sure, one thing that I do is I do clean, all of my dishes are either in the dishwasher or like, I mean, everything's like, I don't leave things out. Like my mate, for example, that's the thing that if there's anything I'm gonna be lazy with, it's that. But I try to make sure that everything is always like cleaned so that the next day I can like be fresh. Cause then I know I'm gonna let it build. If I let it bleed into the next day, I'm gonna let it build up for a while. I have every kind of tea imaginable. Ooh, jasmine green is the best. Wait, those are, Lily from before, you answered. I make it myself. I puree the fruit and then mix it with the black tea. Interesting. And when you drink it, do you mix it with the black tea, but like then have that like filtered so you still have the liquid, or is the puree in like the beverage? It's like a thicker beverage. I imagine, actually, I don't know. That's a personal question. I need an actual gourd setup. That seems intense. It's really good. The gourds are fun. I mean, like I have so many different. I don't even have like the gourd, like the ones that like there's someone in my office that like they have like a giant. They have just like a giant gourd. I got these little mates over here. You can kind of, oh, you can't really see them. They're up here. I got these. I got this. I got the orange one. I got these. They all serve different purposes for me. They all have their moments where they shine. When I choose which one I'm going to use for that session, I really have to listen to myself and say, which one is calling to me today? And then I got all my straws over here. We got a bunch of them. A little toothbrush holder. Yeah. The straws also matter. The straws come in after I decide which one of these I'm going to use. Because there's also like a little weight balance thing that I got to think about, you know? You got them all. I have so many. In my parents' house, I probably have like 30 more. This is a subset. These are like the ones that like are just in my usual rotation. Ah. I love them. I have a sink full of dishes. I'm not doing those tonight. That's totally fair. Okay, if Ginny were able to do the dishes, would you let Ginny break more plants? Think about what kind of trade-off that is. That would be huge. It's like a would you rather, but also different, you know? My mixture is more tea than puree. I strain the fruit. Oh, so it's only juice and then and very little of the fiber, so it doesn't make the tea thicker. Got it. I guess you puree it and then you strain it. Okay, fair, yeah. I save the fiber from the fruit and use it in smoothies. Oh, I could use like a good shake. I've been craving milkshakes too much. This is like stream number 3 or 4 in a row that I've talked about craving a milkshake. I think that means I gotta do something about this. I think like that's like the limit. I'm excited for summer though because so much fruit is in season. Peak smoothie weather. Ooh, okay, wait, what's in season right now? I'm thinking Stardew. Watermelons? Were those Stardew ones that are inside? We should play Stardew. We should play Stardew. What time is it? We should play Stardew maybe tomorrow. Maybe not today. If January will do the dishes and did them, I'd give her the pathos to destroy. You'd buy more plants for her to break. Ooh, the Christmas cactus is off limits. Is that the heirloom? It's the one thing and she knows it. Is that the one? Is that banana milk smoothies? Oh, that makes me want a Milkus. I think I have like 2 more. Yeah, the Christmas cactus is the heirloom. And she's obsessed with it, she knows. Can you get her like a fake one? Or like a second one? Well, one that, I don't know what kind of, it sounds like like painful to be around. But I guess she's like just knocking it over. Ignore my bot. Remember that, yeah, what do they say? Do hand washers or use the dishwasher? So as someone who has a dishwasher, I know people have dishwashers and don't use them too. But at least as someone who, but I also like, I've had both. I've lived in a situation where I didn't have a dishwasher. And then I've lived in situations where I do. Now I currently have one. I use that dishwasher. I use it so much. Not for everything. I won't use it for like my pans and stuff. But all my plates, my silverware, my bowls, anything that's dishwasher safe and like genuinely quality wise is like fine in there. I use the dishwasher and it works. My dishwasher works at least. Some people I know, like the time either their dishwasher is like maybe older or like the way they use it, it doesn't seem to clean their stuff, and then they end up having to wash it by hand afterwards anyway. Totally fair. For me though, my life dishwasher experiences have always been swell. Like there's a hiccup every now and then. I haven't had one honestly in this one in a while. I think this one's more new. I think that's why. In my house growing up, we had a dishwasher, and every now and then like you'd like have like some foods, if you let them stick to your plate for a little bit, then like the dishwasher might not get it off. But yeah, I mean, look, it uses less water. It blasts your stuff with a temperature of water that is way hotter than what you're probably gonna use under the sink. And my stuff dries and it takes less time. It works for me in every way. But that's me. But yes, pineapple also. Pineapple's in season right now? Where's the sponge? I love pineapple. I'll get some now. That's good to know. Good to keep in mind. I hand wash my hand wash dishes. And pots and pans and plates and bowls and shit go in the dishwasher. Interesting. That's the opposite. Oh, I guess you mean when you say you hand wash your hand wash dishes, what does that mean? Is it like your like sensitive dishes types of things? I very rarely use my dishwasher. I have a half dishwasher, so it gets full like every other day. Mine gets full theoretically if I let mine fill up all the way and I stored stuff properly. Probably I can make it last a couple days, but I still run it either every other day or every 2 days, because once I start to reach the point, if I ever reach the point, which I think happens primarily if I have egg, if I have like egg yolk, that like, you know, like you're eating like a burger with an egg in it, or you have like a fried egg and there's some like egg yolk on there, and for me, if I don't rinse that off and I put it in the dishwasher, after like a day, the most awful smell comes from it. Where like, I open the dishwasher, I close the dishwasher, and then there's like a cloud of the odor for like 20 minutes. So I no longer, I'm better about it now. But again, it does, I remind myself that the dishwasher uses much less water than washing stuff by hand. So I'm like, it's fine if I run it like every other day. Like it's what, I'm like, it's probably better than if I did it the other way around. I hand wash if it's a small amount of dishes. I don't like waiting to have dishes sit around, so I don't use it often. For me, also another thing is I'm one person here, and I have a lot of plates. That's another thing. That's actually a big factor in this. One person, a lot of plates, so I can run. It takes me a while to no longer have stuff left over. I do think that if I were, one thing that comes with like me having or me using my dishwasher is I don't have to think about the impact on other people living here. Okay, another thing, the spoon. This, honestly, this is dishwasher safe, or at least it survived in the dishwasher many a time, but I rarely put it in the dishwasher. Or rather, it's not rarely put it in the dishwasher. I hand wash it almost all the time because I know I'm gonna use it like 10 more times before I run the dishwasher. So anything that I think I'm gonna need, anything that I think I'm gonna use again, I'll hand wash also. But in most cases, like in terms of silverware, I'm pretty covered. I have enough, I have excess. In terms of plates, I have excess. The blue bowls that like we use tonight, sometimes I'll hand wash for like if I think I'm still gonna like need one. And then usually my kitchen tools, I'll just hand wash them because I'm gonna need them again probably. My typing was confusing. Hand wash. Okay, hand wash only. Oh, hand wash only things. That makes sense. I know what you mean. Yeah, so you hand wash the stuff. Yeah. I think that's pretty similar to me. Including pots and pans. Okay. Oh. Let me go back. I hand wash my hand wash dishes and pots and pans, and then the plates and bowls and shit go in the dishwasher. Same. Everything in the sink is hand wash and just too annoying for today. Yeah, so after streams, the biggest thing for me is the dishwasher stuff we're pretty clear on. I need to clean the cutting board, the wok, the saucepan, the spatula, the wooden spatula that we used. I think that's it. But like those are the things that I would hand wash. So sometimes after, when we use like the Dutch oven and like some other stuff, like that's usually what takes a while to clean up after stream. Be so much Tiny Whiteys, hi! Do you use DrinkMate OmniFizz? I do, it's right there. Heck yeah. That's my main spoon, that is my main spoon. I use it to split open dates and then to also scoop in peanut butter into them. Not the dishwasher wind, it's bad. One time I had a friend over and like I put something in the dishwasher and I'm like, do not come near me right now. This is, you're gonna, you're gonna die if you enter this area. I use 2 different soaps when I wash dishes. Dawn is a good degreaser, but it doesn't disinfect. Ooh, interesting. I never thought about using 2 different soaps. What do you use to disinfect? Are they doing construction out there? I just noticed I have the same pot holders. Shout out IKEA. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? How come I keep hearing noises and then I look out the window and there's just nothing happening out there? I mean, now I see some cars, but... Oh, is that trash? Or no, it's recycling. It's recycling. I'm gonna turn this off. It's not doing anything. Let me see how I only noticed the bottle. Oh yeah, it's right here. Do you have one too? We just got one at work and I'm obsessed. Right? Isn't it so good? I love it. Right now the machines are, not a sponsor, but the machines are on sale for 25% off, I think for like, let's say Easter? They're probably gonna be on sale for, what's the next holiday? Was it Cinco de Mayo? And then maybe, probably then Memorial Day. Basically every 2 weeks or so, there's probably a sale on the machines where they're 25% off. So if y'all ever wanna get the same machine that I have, I like it a lot. 6 years, oh my God. Oh, I'm almost on my 7th year. I created this account when I was watching Fortnite streams at work. Let me see, the code is Earth Day 2025. There, oh, maybe it's for Earth Day now. Our trash pickup was at like 7 a.m. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on out there. Also, is it? Hold up, let me zoom in a little bit more because my TV screen is really far away. Is it Yarbrough Anthony? Did I say that correctly? You don't need to. Anyway, thank you for the follow. Feel free to lurk if you'd like to. No pressure to type. Also, sorry about the noises outside. My windows are open to make the room a little bit less smoky. But I hope you're well. Thank you for the follow. Much love to you. Thank you for helping us reach our follower goal today too. Oh shit! Wait, that's so cool. How long have we been live for? How long have we been live for? It didn't take us that long to cook. There was a Mother's Day one too. Okay, yeah, they're going for. Wait, there was a Mother's Day one too. It's not even May yet. Is it Mother's Day? Is Mother's Day in May, right? That is good to know. Goes on sale often. I'll probably buy one for myself. Yeah, I highly recommend them. I also use their CO2 exchange thing. They basically, like, when you order CO2 from them, they send you the box. They send you a return label and stuff in there, and you just drop it off at your nearest mail place, I guess. It's very convenient. And as soon as you send it, usually like the next day or the day after, once they receive it, they just give you credit on your account. So when you order the next one, you pay the same price that you normally would pay for like CO2 canisters in stores. Yeah, it's great. It's just it's very convenient for me. Again, they don't sponsor the stream. I just like them a lot. Mer, oh my God, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome in everyone that came in from Mer's stream. Ooh, I hope you made some yummy food today. We made, oh my God, what did we make today? We made pad see ew. I'm gonna mix up all of our streams. It was delicious. We finished making it. I stored the rest of it away, but it was so good. Cookie crew, we're trading cookies for pad see ew. Johnny says, our sweet tooth is ready for some savory action. Let's see if your noodles can outwow our dough. Oh, I don't know if it can outwow your dough. I feel like your cookies probably pop off. That's so exciting though, oh my God. But the recipe that we followed was the hot Thai kitchen recipe that is linked now in the chat. But welcome in. Mer, if at any point you feel free to hop off, you're tired, you were just cooking. You probably got to clean and not have bright lights in your face maybe. So no pressure to hang around. I mean, we're done cooking too. We might end up having this be like a little double raid out anyway, because it is what time? It is like 10:30. Sorry, me lying again on stream. I told my friend I need to start lying more, but like not like this. I don't remember what the context was, but I promise you it wasn't that bad. It sounds worse when I say it out loud right now. They told me something, whatever. They were like, they told me I should have lied about something. I was like, you're right, I should start lying more. Anyway, it's only 12:30 rather. And also Bob Fakes, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. It is 12:30 a.m. right now. So maybe we'll end up going to sleep soon. Someone's shouting outside. Dr. Hinge. Lying is great. Actually, I guess it's illegal if you do it in like an actual setting. But I remember that like Drake and Josh episode where he impersonated a doctor and then he jumped out of a window. This was really good for us to watch as children. Are you from Scotland? I forgot about that. Who yelling? That's a really great question. Every time I hear a noise outside and I go look, suddenly nothing's there. Maybe it is me. Now you got me thinking things. Almost 4 years. Wait, is it true? Okay, my dog is yelling. Probably smells the cookies. Now I'm thinking about cookies. We should make cookies again soon. I finished all the cookie dough that I had in the freezer, so I can no longer make quick cookies. So I think we should make cookies again. I think I still need to learn how to brown butter. Thank you for welcoming me and my friends. I hope you have a good night. Thank you. And thank you for the raid. So much love to you. I appreciate it. Hooting and hollering. Yeah. I'm gonna look outside. Honestly, I do like when I hear like people outside and then I look and it's like just a crowd of like friends like laughing or like they're like singing. Oh my God, golly. Hi, is my shirt getting pulled down again by my microphone? It is. I thought this one had a little bit more structural integrity. But yes, how I've been following you longer than my account has existed. I don't think this is the time to ask questions that we don't want to know the answer. Do we want to know what the answer? Hey, welcome to the stream. We just started a second ago. Nothing was said before this. He's like, let me piss. Hi, welcome to the stream. We just started half a second ago. No, genuinely hope you get to take your dog out. God, I remember that episode. Okay, cool. It's kind of giving Spencer Shea, iCarly table wrestling or something. Something like that. Something's over there. Yeah. You're the screw looking out the window meme? Genuinely. Ooh, should I get one of those for my wall? I made a list of like shows and stuff that I want to get art for like my space. MySpace. MySpace. For my space. Oh, remember when Delilah Hay there? I do. You'll take the way that you settle it. Do you have the Delilah Hay there on your clipboard? Or do you type that out every time? Also, Golly, how are you? How have you been? This is what I mean. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy I made it live. Because I feel like if like lately when it gets too late, I'm too hesitant to go live because I'm always like, oh, but it's gonna get so late. Literally. It's like 10 p.m. and then I'm afraid to go live. But I'm glad we just kind of went for it today. Because we almost let a whole week go by without streaming. And it felt weird. I didn't like that. We are going to be live again tomorrow, though. And then hopefully on Friday. I'm excited for Friday's dance class. Oh, I'm so excited. Every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, today was so good. Today was so good. A Krusty Krab window mirror would be cool. Yeah, wait. As a mirror. Ooh. Oh. I didn't consider putting like a mirror on this wall that's like behind you right now. Don't turn around. You're gonna, I don't want you to get dizzy. You got me thinking thoughts. It's my turn, Johnny, now. I'm cooking. Nice. Vibing and working. Ooh, is it like tough right now or in general? Like, is it the job is fine, but it's a weird time of year? Same, then I went live at 1 a.m. last night. It was fun, but I slept all day now. Yeah, first of all, I'm glad you had fun. It is really fun to go live. I think I went to sleep sometime, I think last week. I think it was when we streamed. I can scream in here when we play a game. I can scream in here when we play a game. How is that? If that's fine, then I can play a little Resident Evil in here. I don't know. Now I'm rethinking the mouth tape. I don't know how much I need it. Is that a car? Is that a car in your apartment? It might as well be at this point. Who needs mouth tape? You're so right. Anyway, I think last week I went to sleep at like 5 a.m. again. And that messed me up a little bit. That messed me up. And I used to do that regularly. And I did it like one or maybe, I think I did it once last week, but then it lingered and like the next day I went to sleep at like 4. I can't do that regularly anymore. I think that actually like breaks me as a person a little bit. And I crash the next day usually. I went to a dance performance at my uni, and I don't know how people dance for 2 hours straight. You gotta be fit. Also, they were well versed in ballet and Irish tap dancing. I was mega impressed. Yeah, it's super cool. So for me, I did like a 10-minute performance, and then I started thinking, I was like, damn, people who do performances that are like 2 hours long, like an hour and a half of like a show, how do they like remember that? Like at first there's like just the body endurance is already one thing. And then there's like, damn, like they really like, they got, I don't even know. It's so cool. It's so cool. They just wing it. I do think that like now that I'm like a little bit more aware, like at least like of my own experiences with it, I do think that in a lot of these performances, like people are messing up all the time, but they're playing with it. They play it off and they just like recover and just kind of go from there. And like that already is a skill on its own. But yeah, I feel like when I watch like concert videos and stuff now, or like when I'm watching like dance, like choreo videos, I'm like noticing more moments where I was like, I feel like that wasn't intentional, but like they made it look smooth, which I think is really cool. I think it's fun. It also makes me feel, it's like nice. I'm glad that like that's a thing. I'm glad that like that's how it is. It's tough. It's tough. You have to do, let me see. Deal with schools. It's like is it a movie theater? This stream is filmed in a live studio audience, and the studio audience is like the entire cast of Cars 3. It's so, it really is. And also, Lily, I hope that you rest well tonight. Hope you have a good rest of your night with everything. And thank you for coming in. Thank you for being so fun. Lots of love to you. We'll chat soon. I remember having to just wing it on stage. I feel like that's what I would do. I want to do another performance so bad. I'm like, I mean, honestly, so, okay. So I went from I was doing absolute beginner classes of hip hop, and then I started sprinkling in some like beginner classes, but now I'm doing like open level and like, it's like a mix of other things, but they're all, I went from doing classes where like you learn like a couple of dance moves and then you string them together to different songs, to go into like classes where like there's like a song and the choreo for that song specifically, and like you're just like you're learning it and then just doing that for the class, which I think is like what a lot of these classes are like after the super beginner level. And I've been doing those for like a little bit now, and it's really fun. I feel like I'm getting like the excitement that I had from when I did like the little workshop thing, because I'm like it's a little harder, but I don't know, choreo to a song that's like, it's so fun. I just really like dancing. I mean, obviously, I don't shut up about it. See, oh hell yeah. I feel like, yeah, summer's a good time for the movies. I hope it doesn't get too chaotic, but I hope you're able to enjoy it. Do you ever watch movies, Gali? Or do you like, is it like, I just work here? Even in class, honestly. Oh, do you know what I love? Even today, although today, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the way that class was today was, so, you know, we do the choreo, we learn it, whatever, and then at the end of the class, for like the last 10 minutes, we split into groups, and then you alternate, you perform, switch, like you like whatever. Honestly, the last one, where it was like, you already did, because you do it maybe like between 3 and 5 times. You do like the choreo maybe in groups, like maybe like 3 or 5 times per group. The last one was very like, you know the steps, just like go full out, don't mark it, just give it all you got and let whatever happen. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I kind of hit that shit. But like other times where like there were moments in like earlier rounds where I was doing it and like I'd mess up on a step, but I feel like my recovery was pretty quick. Like I feel like I was like, okay, I messed the step up, but I'm able to kind of jump back in a lot faster than I used to, which felt really nice too. I think it's the unity, the harmony, and the synchronization in these dances that really impresses me. It really, honestly, it's a really cool experience to see. I love going to, I haven't gone to a Broadway show in a little bit, but every time I go to a Broadway show, or like honestly, like any like live performance, you know, in that sense, I'm always just left like, it's almost like an excitement and appreciation for, one, what people can do, and just like how cool like the world is, like how cool art is. Like I always leave, like anytime I go to a Broadway show, I leave like inspired. And like I haven't acted in a performance as like an adult. Like I've done it like as a kid in like summer camp and stuff, and like we had stuff there, but like I just see it and I'm like, damn, that makes me want to like do things. Like it makes me want to like, you know, see parts of the world. It makes me want to like listen to certain music. It makes me want to like be a part of certain moments. Just like, I don't even know. It's just, it always leaves me like, it's like walking out of a movie theater and being like, damn, that changed my life. Every time I see a live performance, I'm like, damn, I have like this rejuvenated appreciation of the world. And I just think it's really cool. So I totally feel you on that. It's nice. Damn, the world is cool. Well, people are really cool. I think about that often. Every time I meet someone new, I'm always like, damn, that person's so cool. It is very fun also in dance classes when like, you know, in every class that I've been in, like there are always people that have been going for a while or are just like very good dancers that are just like taking the classes just because they're learning, I guess, on their own pace. But it's so cool seeing how good people are. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, you look so good with it. And people add like their own style to different moves, and like it's like the same choreo, but you see them like they time it differently and they move differently. Like they're always starting and finishing each move at the same moment, but the way they execute it, people like the people who are like comfortable and like have been doing this for a while, like and have their own kind of style down, is so, it's so cool to see. Oh, so tasty. It gets so nervous teaching in front of all, dancing in front of all those people. It does seem like nerve-wracking. Like I've only done it in like a, I want to say like even like a recital type format. So I've never done it for like a show where people pay to go and watch a performance, which is probably kind of scary. I love seeing like dancers at concerts for like performers where like their dancers are like, if anyone watched, was it Missy's set? I think it was Missy Elliott's set. Let me get a little picture of this. Missy Elliott Coachella. Yeah, it was Missy's set. Missy Elliott's set at Coachella was sick, especially because I feel like the entire thing, like Missy Elliott is Missy Elliott, so like that's already a show, but the dancers are such a focus of that performance, and it's so cool. It's so fun. If any of y'all are able to catch some clips of it on YouTube, I highly recommend it. I watched the performance on YouTube when it was happening, but I don't know if the whole thing is on YouTube right now or not. I also recently watched Tate McRae's Lollapalooza Brazil performance, and the dancers there are really good. I do love seeing dancers at concerts. I think it's super cool. Shirley Temple, like well, I guess not a child anymore, but like that one? Or do you mean like the beverage? I used to love the beverage. Isn't the beverage just like grenadine and Sprite? Am I remembering this correctly? It's funny because I don't even think I've seen that much like Shirley Temple stuff. I think I've seen like a documentary once, or maybe something like on TV about Shirley Temple. But like I wasn't around, kind of. Yeah, famous actor. Yeah, she was a kid. Yeah, like, well, I mean, not anymore, but well, she was. But yeah, I don't know what's the situation is now. I just know all the footage that I've seen was in grayscale. I don't know how long ago it was. You're gonna be like, y'all are literally the same age. No, I'm kidding. We're definitely not. That part I'm certain of. But like, I'm like, shit, I am approaching 30 soon. I'm almost 29. I gotta remember my age. The other day I was telling someone how old I was, and I had to pause to think about it again. I really kind of breezed through 28. I haven't had to say my age at 28 that much. Who's your favorite actor? I don't think I have one right now. I don't watch too much stuff. I don't watch like too many like shows or movies, so like don't worry. Whatever you send is fine. It's probably a period in there. Yeah, I always pause. I don't know. Yeah, all right. you're good. I just thought it was a link. Yeah, I pause too, because I think I'm always uncertain. Well, I'm uncertain if I'm 27, 28, or 29. That's my problem. Like I know my range, but I don't know how old I am. I mean, like I do now, but like I forget, because like what's the difference? Like for me, if I'm 27, me being 27, 28, and 29, in terms of how I feel, are so similar that I can't vibe check it. Like I can't just like know off of the vibe. I have to know where we are in the timeline to do the math for it. And like that's so much. But I am 28 now. Okay, wait, 6, 8. Am I 28? How old am I? Okay, wait. Oh no, add 8, not 6. Oh my god, okay. 24. Yes, I'm 28. I'm turning 29. Okay, I'm turning 29 in like a month. Damn, that got me. That's okay, I just can't type either. No, you're good. My bot isn't good at reading what a link is. You look younger than you did 3 years ago. Oh my god, I forgot that we've known each other for so long. My hair is so much longer now. That's so what? 3 years ago, my hair was short. I was giving myself a fade. I was literally giving myself a fade 3 years ago. Actually, was I growing my hair out 3 years ago now? Let me check my Instagram. I want to do another Instagram. I might post another thing on my IG. I might do another portrait. photo shoot. Oh, what's this? Damn it, more spam accounts liking my photo. Sometimes I'm like, oh, someone liked my photo, and then I click it, and it's like, it's just a fake account. I'm like, oh, well. All right, long hair. I started growing my hair out. Or I stopped fading my hair. When was this photo? Why can't I see when this was posted? View insights, maybe? Okay, in August 2021, my hair was long up top, but like I was still buzzing it. I was fading it on the sides. So maybe in 2022, when was this? Okay, my birthday, May 2022, I was finally growing it out. So sometime between summer, the end of summer 2021, and May of 2022, I started growing my hair out. For me, it's my siblings' ages. For anyone that has siblings, do your parents ever mix up your names? Honestly, I don't think that's happened in like me in a while. My aunt did it a lot with my cousins though. Me, when I scroll back, like a photo of 2016 with the caption salads, I wonder what account that's on. Who would post something like that? But all the time to this day. I feel like if it, okay, yeah, so it's it's never gonna end. What's my ethnicity? My parents are Argentinian. Above that, there's some on my mom's side. I think her grandparents. Oh, thank you for clipping it. Don't worry about the link. You're still fine. Was that me trying to figure out my age? Can't wait to go back and look at that. It's really good. Can't wait to remember this moment. Well, I'll remember something. But yeah, my parents are Argentinian, and then they moved here, and I was born in New York, and here I am. I was on the phone with my mom for her birthday, and she called me my sister. I feel like at that point, like there's no fixing it. Like it doesn't ever. It just doesn't. That's just it. Like there's no. I don't think it gets. I don't think it's fixed. We just get used to it more than. No, you're good. It's just in case, because every now and then you'll get like a bot come in here and like drop a link or something. So like that just like protects from there. Or if someone has bad intentions, it doesn't. You're good though. You're totally fine. If your messages are ever deleted in here because my bot saw it as a link, and you're not subbed, don't worry. I still can see the links, and you're in the clear. You didn't do anything wrong. You're not timed out or anything. You're just yeah, no, we just stare blankly until they correct themselves. Yeah, they just take it. Anyway, I'm headed to bed now. I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming in, Brian. It was great to see you again. Hope you have a good rest of your week if I don't see you. I should be live tomorrow. I should probably start wrapping up too. Just because I'm out here burping, and I gotta clean my kitchen a little bit. And we got a lot of bright lights on in here. A lot of bright lights. So maybe we could find our place to go for the night. Let me just get a little. Oh, that felt real nice. I needed that. I think I need to do a little stretching, honestly. I'm probably gonna do some like lower body stretches and stuff before bed tonight. I just gotta digest a little bit too. And maybe I'll shower. Now I'm like, my hair definitely. I need to wash my hair. But if I'm washing my hair, I'm not going to bed for another 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. I gotta let that thing dry. So maybe I'll wash it tomorrow. My pillow's just gonna smell like soy sauce. That's fine, honestly. Maybe I'll eat my pillow in my sleep and it'll taste really good in my dreams. You know, I think I'm just saying things now. Let's do this. I think another raffle is going to kick off. I don't know if we're going to make it to it, so let me actually kick one off for us. So let's do the final raffle of the night for... I love the slots. I love the slots 7TV emote I put for it. I saw it in another chat and it was so funny and it kills me every time because it's like, it really captures the rush, you know? Let's do a raffle for 40K. The raffle is live for 40,000 points. If you want to enter, you can have an extra to join the channel. You could possibly win some. I'm going to find our place to raid into, but I'm going to do it when we get over there, so we're probably going to go to our ending soon screen in a moment. But I do want to say again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry that the streams have been a little bit more sporadic or like less frequent than what we're used to. I'm hoping to get that resolved soon. I'm trying a couple different things that I think I'm hoping will work for the streams that we're doing. Tomorrow we're going to be live, hopefully a little bit earlier than tonight. I'm aiming for maybe being live by like 8 to 8:15 p.m. I don't think we're cooking tomorrow. We might honestly go live, chat for a little bit, and then maybe we'll just hop onto a game. But here to hang out and just kind of like, I don't know. We're playing around with it. We're playing around with it. But yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. over here. That's why I'm like, I should probably start wrapping up. As you know, I honestly I have the energy for it, but I do have to wake up early and go to work tomorrow, so there is that too. But thank you, Johnny, for being here. Thank you, Gubera, Mr. Zift, Mads, Avo. Am I gonna burp? No, I think we're good. And everyone that was in here earlier today, also thank you, huge thank you to Mur for the raid as well. This food was delicious. If any of y'all want to make this at some point in the future, you want to follow the recipe that I followed, it is here, but that's not how you spell recipe. That's not how you spell recipe. That's not how you spell recipe either. You know what? It's on Discord. It's on Discord. And congrats to Mads and Johnny on 20,000 points each. Hopefully I'll have this camera fixed by the next time we do our cooking stream. And by camera, really it's just the cable. I have a new one coming tomorrow. I'm gonna test it out. I'm really excited for it. There's no recipe for us to follow from the stream commands, but if you want, Discord has a channel called Stream Catalog, and in there I have every single recipe I've ever followed on stream. That's where I always save them on there too, so if you want to do it at some point in the future, you can look there too, and you can kind of jump from there. Super easy to do, highly recommend it. I have enough for leftovers, and I will be making this again probably soon, honestly. For the next time we end up in here in the kitchen though, I am hoping to probably bake something yummy, so we'll see what comes to mind. I know we got some notes from some suggestions that we had recently, so I'm excited for that. Tomorrow we're probably going to be yapping and gaming, like I said, and then the next stream I think will probably be on either Friday or Saturday. I don't think we're going to be live on Sunday though. I think I'm going to be hanging out with my mom on Sunday, so we'll see what the day has in store for us. But if you're here tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow. If you're not here tomorrow and you're here in a later stream, then I'll see you in another stream. And if you don't ever come back here, that's totally cool. I hope everything goes well for you, and good things come your way, and you get to eat some yummy food and drink some delicious beverages, whether it's seltzer, water, or anything else that you like to drink. Yeah, for some of y'all, it's so 10 p.m. baby, almost midnight for you. Well, midnight, you know, we're midnight. You're getting there. We're getting there. Another raffle might even start before we even find a place to go for tonight. But yeah, but be sure to take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated if you can. Try to get some rest if you can. Sleep has been the greatest thing for me. It has been making me feel my very best when I do my things during the day. So I hope you're able to embrace that too. Johnny, I hope that your room organization goes okay and that you're still able to like exist as a human afterwards. I'm glad you don't have classes at least to get in the way of it. Don't worry, whatthehell.com seems like a great website. Can't wait to check that out. I kind of do want to see what's on there, you know. I like that. It's fun. Did anyone win the slots yet? No, that's fine. Anyway, let's go onto this screen right here while I kind of yap over it, and we're gonna slowly migrate to the kitchen. If anyone has any final words of the night, feel free. Let's move up so I can actually see my computer screen. It smells delicious in here, though. That's one of the perks of, I guess, not having a separate kitchen, is that it smells delicious out here. It's also one of the downsides. But honestly, you do get kind of used to the smell until you go to the bathroom, and then you come out of the bathroom when your nose has reset from being in a separate room with a closed door. So I guess there is that, you know? Ooh, what if we go in here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sleepy kitties. Kitties are up, actually. Some are sleepy and some are not. Thank you, Matt. Here, let's do this. We're gonna go raid the kitties right now. If you wanna use a raid message, you can. If you are subbed, you can do this one. If you are not subbed, you can still do this one. Just kidding. I don't know why I typed it twice. Just raid. You can do this one with a give and take and a little pot friend at the end. Ooh, maybe we should play Elden Ring soon. Oh, I've been fiending for some Elden Ring. We're gonna play something that's on my Steam library. Okay, we'll see what tomorrow has in store for us. Not only that, we can actually probably even do this. Doesn't this sound a little bit better? Isn't that a little less chaotic, you know, having this? Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, lots of love to y'all. I hope y'all get to listen to some good music too. Hell yeah. Crispy voice. Yeah, like this mic is you just can't beat it with the filters that it has. I love it. I whenever I talk into this microphone, I can hear myself too. I'm like, this sounds. I feel like this makes me want to be on the radio, but that sounds like a lot of information and work that I don't know anything about. So we stay on Twitch instead. But we're gonna say this. Okay, we're getting kind of stared at by the kiddies. I'm not gonna lie. Don't be too startled. We'll see what it looks like when we get in there. We'll see what it looks like when we get in there. Anyway, aw, that's really sweet of you. Okay, it's no longer staring at us. We're okay. Anyway, stay cool, stay crispy, stay amazing, and we'll chat so soon. Okay.